Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Plight of Princes. Where we last left off, the party found their way to an old wooden glade in the north side of Faerun, being guided there by a companion and potential patron of Kika to seek aid for the unfortunate situation which is loyalty, and the fact that his own patron has essentially cut him off, and what alternatives could be resolved for the poor man. They found three sisters, a dryad, a nymph, and a hag, and sat and had dinner with them. Over this dinner, they discussed at length what they would need to do in order to remedy the issue of loyalty not having a patron. And whilst it was heatedly debated, the concept of whether or not loyalty should offer his services to the Lady in Red, and the worries of aligning to another Fae and more or less bargaining yourself away to another one, it was eventually his decision. But it is a simple task to become a servant to the Lady in Red. You must only learn her name. But the issue lies in that you cannot simply get her name. Someone could not just tell you it. It is a trial. You must earn it. And as with any good trial that must be earned, this party has set themselves amongst a task. They were sent out into the woods, and in this time they looked about. As snow began to just blossom everywhere and rise up, and probably nearly halfway up your knees for most of you, of just snow. All about you, snow. It's not cold though. And it is freshly laid snow, that gentle, soft crunch underfoot as you move. And as you're all doing this and you're all about yourselves, you're in the middle of a massive wooden road. It's old, it's worn. There's the worn marks of where the road ends and the forest begins all around you. It's quiet. It's eerily quiet. And it's one of those kinds of sounds where you want to hear something. You need this anxiousness broken. Let's move you onto the map. So make sure I have the map.
Give me 2 seconds, I get my glasses. I just realised I ain't got them on.
Might be helpful.
Sight, sometimes useful.
That was a borderline cackle, Curls.
Shh, you heard nothing.
You should be able to see a map.
They do, a lovely map.
We do.
Where are we on said
Map.
map?
Well, put you in somewhere around. I'll use loyalty as the representation of where the party will be, but you can all put yourselves in amongst him then.
Oh, thank God. Is it a part of the screen I can see?
Just there below the T point.
Yeah, I see.
Also, for some reason, my music isn't behaving. Can you guys hear music at all?
Yeah, I can hear phone music. Now it's
Ah,
just turned
okay.
off. Now it's just turned off.
Yeah, I'm just going to do something real quick and see, because for some reason my music isn't loading. Like, on my end, I'm not hearing it. But so long as you guys hear it, it's fine. But I wanted to check that.
Maybe I imagine it's one of those things where it's like if it's not working, you may have to reload, which fixes
Yeah.
90% of Roll20's problems.
Make
Just
sure
gonna
you haven't
quickly-
done
Hearing-
what I always
I'm
do,
hearing
mute the
things.
tab.
Oh no,
I'm
the tab
hearing
isn't.
things.
The tab isn't muted. The
Okay.
actual audio track is on like a particular time in the track. There we
Oh,
go.
right,
Okay,
right.
but it's on 0 on the other side of it. So I just needed to flip it. So there we go.
That's how long's it been since we arrived at the outskirts of the hut before we had the conversation and went in?
Oh, you had easily an hour of food
Okay,
and
so
rest.
I wanted to check about the protection from good and evil. That
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, mine's got
Protection for good and
I can't
evil
remember.
would be down on both sides then,
Yeah, I
because
just
you
remember how
cast it
long-
before you entered.
yeah, that's fine.
Worth noting, The small baubles you all had when you entered, which for you, by the way, I do believe, Ollie, it was raccoon.
A badger.
A badger?
Badger.
You just like played with a badger. You just have a badger just kind of like sat on your head. You know the red panda on a tree just vibing? Kind of like that, but he's on your head.
Does he have a name?
No.
It's a good name. Strong
Can
name.
I give you a name?
No.
Let's call him Reginald.
Call him mashed potato.
I would call him B-Dog.
I'll make all your eyes out in your sleep.
Nice one, B-Dog.
You're first.
Such lovely
Classic
creatures.
B-Dog.
At this time, I would like a perception check from Runara, Kika, Serenus, and Loyalty. Actually, no, excuse me. You know what? Everyone do one. It would just be like, all but
I
two
was gonna
people
say,
get to have fun.
specifically, I don't get rights.
Oh, you didn't say it for me either.
You can do it as well, but it's fine. You roll like shit anyway.
I have a passive of 15.
I know.
Yeah, one of us has got eyes. The one that wasn't allowed to roll.
Jesus Christ.
Forbidden from rolling because I'm too strong.
It's
Posey's
snow,
turn for the
okay?
brain cell, everybody.
There's snow everywhere.
Blue, I apologize for your setup. Give me a sec.
No, don't move the cameras! It's fine.
It's not fine.
They're fine.
So how is everyone?
I'm alright.
Alive.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. I've got bolognese on.
just vibing.
Nice, nice.
Got a badger on my head. Who knew?
Cool. Think I'm in the bird category, unsurprisingly. Little bird sat on the shoulder, I believe.
I don't know what I had. I think I had a bird as well, but I can't remember.
I
Might
had a
have been-
bracelet like I'm going to a concert.
Yeah, some people got wristbands, and like vine wristbands.
Vine wristbands.
Lo basically asked for his bird to sit in the middle of his head while having a debate.
Yes.
So I had pros, cons, then parrot in the middle being
Middle.
in between.
Why did I put a badger on my head?
They're like keeping us safe from the
Yeah,
bad
they're like marks to say that we are friendly
allowed-
and to
we're allowed to
not
be
get
here.
murdered.
Where's mushrooms? I need to be like 2007.
We don't
Okay.
have any snakes.
Blue got it.
Hey.
He's a druid, he can conjure.
I can turn into one.
Conjure snake.
It's a snake.
Anyone else worried about how long this is taking?
It's just a perception check. That's all.
Yeah, it'll be
Nothing-
fine.
No biggie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in this densely wooded, snowy area.
I'm dead. Ah.
Plague.
One single tear.
Ow.
Everyone else? All the trees about you are about 8 to 10 foot tall.
Trees.
They're young evergreens all around you, and the snow is just hanging across them. Like it's not entirely enveloped over them. It's just the equivalent of snow just on the corners of it all. You know, just a light breeze would knock them down, knock the breeze away as the sun is rising, and you're realizing it was nighttime. It's now becoming dawn.
What are we looking for? What?
It's what Lo's looking for.
They said it was a play. enter actors.
Decide if you want to be an actor or in the audience.
I think we're here, sir.
What
Don't think
we
we're in the
either
audience.
we either wait for the actors to come on, or we take on the role of said actors.
I mean, there's a person over there.
What?
To the
You
left.
guys,
Point.
you guys
I'll
look
point
up as
in the
she's
sky.
pointing, and you can just see a white, a wider. Oh, look out for your
We're
wider.
back here again.
I fucked this up with her as well. I was
It's like the
floating.
dice roll of
He's
accents.
floating above
He's
you.
flying away.
He's flying away.
Look out, royalty!
Oh no! Someone used modification.
What was that?
Oh dear.
It's going well, guys.
There were
This
so
bode-
many
this
syllables.
bodes well.
We were-
Also, Dash, your camera's turned off.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm turning it back on.
Oh,
I don't think I should for Kurt, but I'm back. As Posey is pointing up, you can
Posey.
see.
Oh, quality.
We're very serious gamers.
And breathe in.
Professional content.
The laughter
Professional.
hides the pain.
Blue, I'm gonna use those stat buffs I talked about.
Okay, we're here. We're alive. We're fine. Carry on.
So,
Your wife.
as
TPK.
Posey is pointing upward towards the sky, you can just see where dawn is coming, where there's light now in the sky. You can see the veil of night is being pulled back. Literally, you can see it as if it was a drape being pulled across the sky. And you can just see like an arrow point a single rider on top of a horse in the sky. In full white, as is the horse. You can't tell if the horse is bone or if the entire regalia of it is white, which it is. But it is floating overhead, maybe 200, 300 feet in the air, pulling the night away.
So, we follow that thing, or
Special effects are really, really cool. Look at that.
right? Yeah. We're here for a reason. Police down task. What?
Yeah. Dude.
Well, at least it's going to be a bright morning.
Hey, B-Dog.
It refuses to answer you. Out of spite.
Look. I know we got off the bad foot, but can we just get a bit of an idea of what that is? I point up towards the white thing in the white.
No!
What direction did he fly off in?
He's going from east to west.
East to west. Okay, I'll. Yeah, fuck it, I'll follow him.
Okay.
I'll push through the trees if I need to try and
Okay.
head in the center.
You can see that you're going to basically meet him at the T-junction if you rush up.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you run up, and as the veil is being pulled back, and you can just see this figure overhead, you're rushing towards using all the energy you can. You look up, and he's already 1,000 feet west.
Oh.
Pulled across. And as you're at this crossroad, you can just begin hearing heavy breathing and the sound of someone struggling through the woods.
Follow Brunara. But basically under my breath going, enter troop name thing. Never mind, we'll workshop it.
What direction is this heavy breathing and noise coming from?
It's coming from about your northeast side.
And do it sound like someone like panicking, like they're running from something, or
Something
get
like
that,
that.
cool?
You can just see probably about, what would be the best way to say it? Probably about 75 or so feet away from you, you can just see a single woman in this beautiful white dress with a veil over her face that's torn and damaged that she's just like trying to yank away as she's struggling with trying to remove garments from her hands and from her this jewelry she's trying to rip off and throw to the ground. Looking about in a panic, doesn't seem to notice you, despite the fact that you are out in the open and quite obvious. She just doesn't seem to notice you. And you can just hear in the distance a single long howl.
Cool.
Coming from the west.
West. Okay, I'll step out to the crossroads and I'll just hold there, and if anything, take the dodge action. Just wait there, ready for whatever's coming.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
Sort of following up after them.
Okay.
Right there.
I'm also gonna follow along, but do I? Can I? But I'm just going to see if I. Is there anything on the ground I can see while we're just walking, or like anything of like? Do I recognise the fauna around us?
Make a nature check. I'm just getting something up. So what was the roll?
So 15.
15.
15.
There are some things here that are somewhat familiar to you, but they're only familiar to you because you've spent time in the Feywild. But even then, what do they really do? It's not like you had to spend time studying the agriculture of the Feywild. It wasn't something that they ever said was a task for you to do.
Das, how sturdy are these trees? And are they trees?
These are trees. These are evergreens. Their branches are fairly weak. They're not built for like they're always like kind of sloping down at an angle, at a 45-degree roughly angle. So they're not super strong for holding weight.
Right.
But they're
Never
thick.
mind.
They're dense.
They kind of like
It's-
fir trees.
Yes, pretty much like the kind of fir tree, kind of like the typical Christmas tree almost. One would be able to say.
Never mind that then. I'm just gonna get like into the tree line. Like
Okay.
I can still like see through, like to the road here, but here can't I? Would I have to like move
You
a little bit
can
more?
bear like give you an idea. Those trees are like thick. They're not built for their actual like cover,
Okay.
but they're just thick and in the way. Like you, if you were to hide in them, it would be
Yeah.
very good to hide in them. But seeing out from them is difficult because if you ever had tried to pass through like a birch kind of tree or like a very thick heavy tree, the fucking leaves like you try to push one away and three more just go wow, this is my space now.
Yeah. I'll move up a little bit more, but I'll stay there. I'll stay amongst the trees a little, but just close enough that if someone's in trouble, I can hear.
Okay. You can just see this figure is gasping for breath. Yes, go on.
I will address her. Madame, you seem to be quite troubled. Would you like some help?
You speak out, you offer your assistance, and she's just looking around. She hasn't. There's no indication that she has heard you. At all. Like, there isn't an indication to acknowledgement at all. But she's just looking around, and you can just see she's just desperately trying to get a ring off of her finger. And just trying to pull it away with the effort she can. You can just see, like, skin beginning to, like, in that way where if a ring is too tight, the skin usually catches, kind of way. And she's just cursing as she is in the pain. I won't let him take me. And she's just like looking around as she just, and here's another howl, and you can just see she freezes. just looking nervously all around her.
If I activate detect magic, do I basically go blind?
Do you want to activate Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Activate Detect Magic.
Is there just like magic
All the
fucking
save.
everywhere?
There's a lot of magic, but it's weird. You cast Detect Magic, and it's as easy as breathing. Spells seem to be very easy to use. Like there is no limit to magic.
Fireball, 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 fireball.
You could.
Don't do that.
That was
Don't
definitely
do that.
It seems like the way magic works right now in this time is different to the way magic works in your time. And whilst you do detect the faint auras of magic that you can just get from entities, there is a unique form of magic on the ring on her finger, on this necklace that she has thrown to the ground. And you're looking around, and once it gets to the trees, you just see nothing because the trees are so thick and dense.
Fair enough.
Aside from that and what your party members carry around as magical items.
Yeah.
Das, do I, as loyalty, see the girl in quite clear distress?
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's in massive distress.
Low approach
Okay.
and bow very, very politely.
Okay, move yourself on the map.
I'm just noticing where she is in relation
It's about 75 foot
to
away,
us.
roughly.
Yeah, so I will approach to about here. I will bow and say, "Milady, we can buy you some time if you need it."
She's looking around, and for the first time, she actually like looks and she registers you, but it's as if she's seen you like appear through a fog in that way of focusing to see the shape that's approaching her. And she like almost steps back a little bit as you do, and you bow down to her. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. This is either a fantastic bow or it trips over and lands
Well,
on
we'll
his
find
arse.
out once you click that button.
Hey, that's what you want.
Hey!
That's how you do.
Okay. You bow, and you bow low, and you offer that you would buy her some time. And she has this moment where she can now seem to see the rest of your party. And there's an alertness that kind of jolts to her as she does, a registration of it. Don't let her bring me back. And she just turns and continues to run, and she's going to run south. Or no, excuse me. She actually has to run past you. So she runs towards you guys as if she's seeking help. And she's just going to be like desperately dashing as she's trying to rip this ring off of her finger. And as she does this, and she's just literally running through you, not literally through you, but past you. She's about 5'6", very lithe form. Easiest way to describe is she is a young maiden right now. And she seems like the kind of person who has been cloistered away until she was of right age. Her skin is this very, very simple, almost translucent pale, in regards to where it's in that weird borderline of where ice can be the equivalent of see-through or white. It's just that very faint mark on her skin. And you can already see that there's just very evident marks around her finger as she's trying to pull this ring off. And you can begin seeing this almost gold-like liquid pouring out from around her finger where she's just pulling the skin at. As she's doing that, Runara and Wittick, you would have heard of this. Cernus, you were too far away. You just all, and Runara, you've seen them because you very quickly see 3 blurred images on your left about 20, 30 foot away, and you can begin hearing something rustling through the trees directly ahead of you.
And I saw 3 with these 3 sort of say the images I saw like when you say 3 things like humanoid shape size or like
There,
small,
give you an idea. You saw
dark.
small blurs, literally just like it was only that sixth sense, like alert awareness of something just moved, but you didn't see it. Your brain couldn't process it.
Line, yeah.
It moved between the tree lines. And as you're there, Wittick and Runara, you see 2 figures dash out, and I need to check your ACs. So can both of you give me an AC check, please? Sorry, tell me your AC, please.
Mine is 18. But I did specifically say I was holding another dodge action, so if there's any attack, then...
Oh yes, they would be at disadvantage, so that would be, well, a 25 and a 25, so that still hits you.
That still hit me.
Wittick, what's your AC?
I think he's the same
Oh, he's on the
without
floor.
his shield. I think he's 18 as well.
If it's
Yeah.
18, give me a thumbs up if it's an 18.
Yes.
It is? Okay. So, Wittick, you just see like this little blurred hand try to reach out towards you to cut at your ankle, and you just reach down and grab it almost instinctively as you just bring down that massive sword in a response. The figure has already blurred out of your grip, and your sword comes down and hits nothing. Runara, a figure just like dashes between your legs, shanks you in the back of the knee, runs past you, and they're both going to make 2 attacks at the girl in white. Or they're going to make 1 attack each at the girl in white as they run past. But you can just see these very tiny, fast figures, blue-skinned, with long white hair, crackling almost lightning from their eyes with these, what would be a short sword to them, but a dagger to anyone else. Quicklings.
But got a damage from that hit, sorry.
Yes, you did. You took 7 points of damage.
Did I take any damage?
No, they did not beat Tracy.
7.
So, let's put the 2 on the map. They both struck at both of you, and moved through your movement speed, or through your range. Excuse me. Sorry, Wittick. And then they dashed down to here.
Can't
to
have
here.
opportunity on it. Did it run past me?
Nope.
Okay.
They're so fast that just the fact that they hit at you and you went to strike, they're already
Right,
past
okay.
you.
That's fine.
So they're gonna make 2 more attacks each, both at the lady in or the girl in white. So 1 attack. Oh, crit. Ooh, I rolled 2 crits in that. All attacks hit. Oh.
Yikes.
Okay, so that is a total of. Oh, sorry, my dear. I'm just gonna grab him first. That is a total of 8, 17, 27, 40 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I remember these things now. Yeah.
And the moment they do that, they dash back into the forest, far away from your line of sight.
Fuck, not even too quick for me to get him, huh?
Oh yeah.
Are we rolling
And at this-
initiative now?
And at this point, now that those 2 have jumped, we will now roll initiative.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck
My
off.
history with these things is not particularly great. IRL history, not character history.
Picking up them slow boys.
Yep,
Oh.
that's right.
Oh, wow.
Slow gang.
Every time.
I'm just gonna say the late
You're gonna go before me.
I think the girl in white will be just going on initiative 10. And I now have to roll initiative for the quicklings. Christ.
That'd be like
That was actually
83.
terrible. That was actually
Oh my
terrible
God.
for them. They rolled a
them.
6.
We have 3 6s on the board. Ah!
No, they rolled 6, but they have +6.
Oh, good.
Well, fuck. We love to hear it.
Fast boys. This is all they're good for, is being quick and not getting hit.
Yeah. I was just saying to Blue, throwback to when Spook TPK'd us with these coxgun.
Because all they have to do is dash in and out. Even Stangy remembers it.
Fuck.
Now then, Loyalty, you're at the top of the initiative. You can just see as these two figures dashed past her, one stabbed her right into the stomach, but like straight into the center, and she lets out a scream of just despair as it happens. And her dress from basically midriff down is just coated in red. Just immediately from that. And the other one struck her just at the shin, and she tripped down onto one knee. She's not looking good.
I will note I'm not saying dash. I'm saying sprint for flavor. I'm going to sprint over, and as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on her.
Okay. So that is Healing Word on her. Castaway.
You're going to have to remind me that
1d4 plus your charisma modifier.
Well, I'm trying to remember if level 2 spells are available at level 2 board, which I don't believe that they are.
No, it's
So,
three,
no.
You
I
have
think.
do you have level 2 spell slots to use? Because you could cast a level 2 if you have...
only as a racial thing.
Right then.
Well, you're a warlock. Well, you're a warlock without the power, but you're a warlock by levels, and you're a bard by levels. So by that account, you should be able to cast spells of a higher level, but you can only cast your bard ones. The warlock spells aren't have access to you, but your total character level means you have access to 3rd level spell slots because you're a 5th level character.
Oof, multi-class spellcasters.
Yeah. Thank God she
Not
didn't.
even once.
Yeah,
Multi-class
but
into melee
this
kids
is
is
why I wanted
You
to
have
ask.
access to. You know what's the easiest way to do this? Real quick, just a moment. Excuse me, just a moment. You should have this. Like, it should detail this on your character sheet. I'm not saying this is the thing for you, but let's see. Player's hand.
I don't know if it's different if you're multicasting warlock, because their spell casting is obviously very different, right?
Well,
I
the
believe
way that I
magic is
read
classed
it,
as a different
the
thing.
way that I read it was that warlock.
No. I'm gonna cut this here. The warlock spell slots aren't available, so she can't get her spell slots back on a short rest.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't work, but she is a total of a 5th level character as such, and they're both 2 pure casters. Even though she cannot use the benefits of a warlock, she's a technical level 5 player. So, that's how that works. So as a multi-class, you have 2 3rd levels, 3 seconds, and 4... Oh, let's see, am I doing that right? Yeah. 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 3 seconds, and 4 firsts.
Because this is why I was asking the.
That doesn't make sense. Because it's only a 2nd level bard, and warlock spell slots calculated differently to normal spellcasters.
It's multi-class.
The wording is
spell
literally
slots.
pact magic. If you have both spellcasting class feature and pact magic class feature from the warlock class, you can use the spell slots you gain from the pact magic feature to cast spells that you know or have prepared from classes with the spellcasting.
Yeah. So she doesn't have 3rd level spell slots because she doesn't have 3rd level spell slots from either class. Because her
Not-
spellcasting level is 2, but her
Wait.
warlock pact magic
The
level
way
is
that I interpret it is that I'm not allowed to prepare 3rd level spells.
If you
You're
have
not
But I
allowed-
have the slot available.
If you have the
So I
slot, you
can
use
cast a
the slot.
level 2 spell at level 3 power. But I can't use a level 3 spell.
Okay,
How many
DM's
level 3 spell
ruling.
slots have you got? DM's ruling.
DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. DM's ruling. D Cannot use bard spells. Cannot use warlock benefits. Cannot gain back spell slots on a short rest. Cannot use any of the pack magic effects. But is a 5th level spellcaster, true caster, so she has access to the 2 3rd level spell slots, 3 2nd level spell slots, and 4 1st level spell slots. Because she is a total of that as a caster. That is my ruling right now. That can change later, but I want to make sure we are not losing time in combat. That is the ruling right now.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks for your
I'm pretty
patience,
sure that's
Des.
how it should be.
Thanks for your patience.
We'll look at what it's like later.
So, I will cast this at 2nd level then.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, that's a total of 9 back to her. God damn it. Her health's 69.
Nice.
No more healing, no more healing, no more damage. Done.
They'll just kill all of you now.
It's got the same amount of health as Virus now.
Okay. Is that all you're doing, Loyalty? You still have your action. You may cast a cantrip as your... Oh no, yes, cantrip as the action. Or you may take an action.
If I have an action left, I am going to... You know what? Screw it. Lo will offer a hand to her in order to sort of be the gentleman, in order to help her back up.
Okay.
But in the meantime, he goes, well, that was inconvenient. Let's see if we can help a little bit more. And I will cast darkness around the area.
You can cast a cantrip.
Can cast a cantrip. But that is healing word is a bonus action spell.
Yes,
but
it's
I
a bonus action spell. You may only use a cantrip and a bonus action spell.
Never mind then.
That's been the ruling for a while for this campaign. You may only use
sorry.
cantrip and a bonus action spell.
We
Sorry.
haven't played in a while.
We have not. That's why I'm just saying that is the ruling. Unfortunately, you were the first player out, the first spellcaster out, so all these issues apply.
I'm so sorry.
You are
but thank
fine.
you for...
I would have done this to anyone else had it been their turn.
And if that's the case, he will still offer the handout to let her get back up again, but will sort of try and shield her.
Okay,
as
so you're
best
going to
you
lift her
can.
up and basically put yourself between the presumed threat location and her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to move her to there, and you're going to move to there. And you just outstretch the arm as that's happening, and that's the end of your turn. We're now onto the quickling.
Don't players take priority?
Fair point. Kika.
I was semi-joking, but okay.
No, it's a fair point. I always have the players go first when it's the same initiative.
Right, what am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. Kika is going to walk over to her and also actually offers a hand out to her and says, let me help you, please, I can help. Like she's kind of like asking permission because she wants to cast something.
Okay, well, she's with the 27 natural 20 persuasion check from Lo. She definitely trusts you right now, and definitely more so than the quicklings, so...
Thank you, loyalty. Right, Kika will reach out and take her hand, and is going to cast invisibility, which, as a warlock, is
Beautiful.
naturally at 3rd level anyway, which means both of us turn invisible.
So you just Goku. We'll keep you on the map for the sake of ease, but you are now invisible.
Yep. Right. We are both invisible.
Oh, Blue. Sorry, I'm just going to do this because I don't think I did actually say this, and it's a fair point to make. Does detect magic let you know the type of magic? Yes,
Let me double check. I believe
there's-
it does.
Okay, so I will say this just in case you want to counteract what you were doing. The ring is a divination-based magic on it.
Yeah, that might actually change it.
Because I don't want to put that out there later and be like,
Yeah.
"Arr, brr."
Yeah, especially since I only get a few spell slots to work with. I will retract that. Then,
Actually,
given the new
fair point to make.
Given the new
Loyalty.
information.
You didn't use a spell slot. Kika, you won't be using a spell slot.
All of the
You're in.
warlocks smile at
belief
each
was
other. All of the warlocks smile at each other.
Back in the times
I said
before
that as a
magic had to
meme.
be limited. Back in the time before magic had to be limited by the god of magic.
Okay.
People were snorting
Goddamn
that
god
shit.
of magic.
Okay, so retracting that.
Hey,
Limited
you get
magic,
divine
gotcha.
smites without spell slots.
Okay, so
Oh.
right, instead of doing that, Kika will still hold her hand out, but asks to take her hand and does look at the ring and calls out to the party. This ring is magical with divination. Divination is used to find things normally. Does anybody have remove magic? Asking the party.
Is she still got the ring on at the moment?
Yes,
She's trying to get it off. You can see
struggling
that
to
she's
get it off.
basically
Like,
she's
like
basically been like
struggling?
she's basically trying to like struggle to get it off, but it's more or less like kind of amassing around skin around her finger, kind of less, and you can see what you're presuming is her blood, just this kind of like golden amber, like kind of pouring from her finger, just
I can-
desperately trying to take it
I'll
off.
I
say
can-
back to Kika.
It's-
Yeah, I can help with that.
I have also got Dispel Magic, if that will help. I've got
It's
that.
probably a little more than that. It's probably cursed, but we'll see.
It could be both. Both may help.
Okay,
Try.
Try both.
Weird.
for
I
my-
have a weird
I'm gonna
idea
cut
that
off
has.
the talking.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cut off the talk because that's a lot of talking for the
Yes,
characters.
For my action, I will use a Phantasmal Force.
Okay, where are you dropping it?
Right next to her.
Do I need to guess who it is?
We're gonna go with Papa Werewolf.
G is for Gregor.
But this is Phantasmal Force, so this one does damage.
Yes, we talked about this last night.
It looks very.
Is it a
real.
huge thing or is it a large thing?
Probably one of those,
It's no
like,
larger than
10-foot
10-foot
cubes.
cube, so yeah, 10-foot
So
cube,
large.
large.
10-foot cube, Chungus Among Us.
So yeah, he is there, and he can do like a d6 of psychic damage to things that come at him, or something
Okay.
like that. It's a wall of text, but there's damage in there somewhere.
Please do click it because it's important how it works.
There's a wall of text.
Thank you. I just
Fine.
need to check something real quick on that. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo.
He has to make an investigation check to see if it is real. It includes
Psychic.
sound, temperature, and other stimuli.
Round on your turn. 1d6 psychic.
So what he's saying is it can draw.
Each
like-
round on your turn, it can do 1d6 psychic damage to a target that it is, if it's in the area or within 5 feet of it. Okay. All right. So it basically, if they end their turn there and your turn starts with them there.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, so I won't do the invisible thing just yet because I feel like the ring thing needs to be pointed out,
Okay.
which Kika has now pointed out.
You can just see as she's there, like trying to like panically. She's still trying to take it off. By the way, it's just like if anyone has seen the horror of what happens and why people who work in construction are told take your ring off before you come into work,
Ew.
she's close to doing that to herself in just a desperate frenzy. But you can just see now summoned behind her is just Gregor, who is more or less like wolf prone kind of thing, but that ain't a play stance. Okay, so Quickling's turns. Range on that is shite, but they're going to dash over, and they have to appear out of the actual radius to do so. And that Quickling, you are there, so he's going to stab at you because you are between him and his quarry.
Mhm.
Not you,
Oh.
low, excuse. Hide down. Okay, I still have advantage on, but he doesn't have advantage for his attack because you now know he's there. So we're going to ignore the nat 20, but it was only +1 to the damage. But you do take low. It's a 27 to hit you.
That'll hit.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage from the knife, just like as it jams out towards you.
But there is a reason I put myself in between her and them. I'm gonna hellish rebuke it.
Good girl.
That's how you do.
Click on it, see what it does. Okay, so half damage if they succeed, correct?
Let me check the spell.
Well, it's a quick link, so it does succeed. Plus, hang on, what fucking bonus do they have to that? No, it's only a +6. Because they have 23 in Dex. That's not my modification. That's just straight up quick link bullshit. So it takes half damage, so it would take 17 down to 8. Would that be the way that works? 17 to 8? I think so.
It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one.
So it's 17 damage down to 8 then. So it takes 8 points of damage. Ha! Okay. You basically burn most of its face off. It's more or less just like, it's like if Two-Face was 1/4 face. He's going to run away screaming, and he's going to throw 2 knives out, trying to hit you and try to hit the lady in a girl in white. So one swing at you. Mark down, you take 10 points of piercing damage anyway from his knife strike. He's going to throw a knife at you and going to throw one at her. God damn it, a natural 20. These fuckers! That's the third 20.
No fair that you also got to recharge on that 20 bank. This was our time.
Lo, you take 13 points of damage from the second dagger, and then one at the lady in red. It's not the lady in red, it's the girl in white, but we all know who it is. 19 to hit her, so that does hit, and she takes 10 points of piercing damage. Ha ta ha. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, and he's definitely not done his turn because he's only moved 45 feet, so he's just gonna casually fuck off. But close, you fucking nearly got him. That was the equivalent of that's the equivalent of someone coming in at you with a wiffle bat, and you just turn around and go bah.
I just have an image of Lo just sort of trying to imitate a dragon after the hellish rebuke, and just going, and there's a plume of smoke just there, like, okay.
Okay. What's going to be his best course of action? Yes, he has to still come out even to use his ranged weapon. So he's going to rush out to here. This is the other quickling. He's going to rush to here. And he's going to attempt to stab at the weird bird person and then the guy who burned his friend. 1 to keep 26 to hit.
No. Yes, of 26 fucking hits.
1 to low next. 27 to hit. Christ! Guys, calm down! I know you were sent by the man in white, but fuck!
You know what you did.
8 damage to
Do not
Kika,
pretend
9
that
more
you
damage.
did not know what you invoked.
9 more damage to loyalty, and then 1 dagger thrown at the lady.
Gregor's gone. It was nice to have him. He'll be back.
He just popped him for a cup of tea.
That attack missed the natural armor of the lady.
Oh wait, I get
Girl in
advantage
White.
because Warcaster. I forgot.
Yes, you do.
He's still here.
Hang on.
Sorry.
I should be back.
I've changed my mind. I stay for another cup.
Blah? No, you guys had big cookies. I want cookies. Call back to one of our voice things, Blue. Still have tea and cookies?
Oh wow, that's old.
Yep. So that quickling rushes back. Bear in mind, very hard to see them in the fucking forest right now because they're rushing into very thick woods and they're kitty clippers. And now, I've been trying to think of how else to describe this except dooting. but from the north side, Renara and Wittick, you just hear from a tiny little thing, and then you hear the in response. Serenus, it's your turn, buddy.
Right. So, I'm going to run up to the lady, and I'm going to. I presume they still got the ring on.
She's still got the ring on.
I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
See
So
what
I need you
happens.
to roll and add your spellcasting ability modifier to it. So whatever your wisdom modifier is. Not your proficiency bonus added, ignore your proficiency, just your wisdom mod added to a d20.
No, because I've got the spell for it. So just
Yeah.
try and click the spell for it and see what happens.
I'm
be
telling
the
you
spell
that
description.
this is part of it.
The spell won't do it. It'll just come up with the spell card. You have to roll it manually.
Oh, okay. So I've got to do
Yeah.
it's right. Roll a
This is
D20.
part of the effect, because just a dispel magic doesn't really do everything, but it's what you're trying to use, so but click it anyway just to see. Click it first,
if
and
it-
then I'll need you to roll.
It's like counterspell. If it's 3rd level or lower, it automatically succeeds. But if it's higher than that, then there's a check that has to be made.
Yeah. See, DC is that's the DC of the spell's effect. So I need you to roll roll a d20 and add your spellcasting ability modifiers to whatever your wisdom score is. So d20 plus I think 3 or 4, whichever it is for you, sir.
Nice.
You just rush up, I can help, and just put your hands forward, and you can just see vines begin coming up from the ground around you on all sides, and there's a moment where the ring, it's almost like watching a snake is coiled around a creature, but just as if nature itself just rips and sinks in between the coils and just pulls, and the ring is just torn. You can begin hearing like almost like a scream from the ring as she yanks her finger away, screaming in pain. You can see that the finger where the ring was has been, it's the equivalent of being almost like drained of its energy or like malformed and just withered, just at that like corner, like between the top of the knuckle and the knuckle that is for the ring finger, just the first one there, it's in that point. And she's just like screaming out, and the ring just drops to the ground, and it's just there now, just like this little glowing energy just there at the crossroads.
Ooh, all right. Okay. With my bonus, first of all, can I see the little shanky boys in the forest? Am I able to see them?
That's a fair point. Let me check. Yeah, no, they duck, dip, dive, and dodge their way back into the trees. The closest one you can see. There's no way you're seeing the guy who's about 70 foot away.
But I can see the closest one. Yes.
No.
Oh, I can't.
The closest one you can't see, which means you definitely seeing the guy who's further away.
Okay. Okay.
They have trees to their advantage, and they're using them because they're cunts.
Well, okay then. So I'm just gonna. Can I try? I'm just gonna turn to the lady and be like, "Are you okay?"
She's covered in her own blood. She's terrified. She looks like she hasn't slept in days, maybe weeks. She's exhausted, and she is withered.
Well, okay then.
She's like a wilting flower.
At least the ring's off.
But
That's
the
what
ring
counts.
is off, and that's very important. So well done. So bonus action, you can wild shape if you want, or you can do something like that, but you don't really have many other options.
No, I'm good for the rest now. My turn.
Okay, Renara.
Just because you said it, was she meant to have her turn on initiative count 10, by the way? Lady in White.
She would have had it on that turn, but she's kind of
That's cool. I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss.
she's not really a combat character.
No, it's cool. It's cool you said it. I didn't want to
Mhm.
make sure you.
That would be if she was going to run, which she's not doing right now because, as odd as it sounds, the werewolf is her friend.
He's friend-shaped.
But,
With
The
teeth!
thing about that is friend-shaped.
Well, that's what
We would not be evoking him if he was friend-shaped.
It's what Kirok taught Kika. You look at Gregor and you go, "That there's a friend."
I'm going to move 15 foot there. Lay a hand
Happened to be
on Lo's
Gregor and
shoulder
Nezanar.
and do my healing hands
On who?
on Lo.
Okay.
Just 5 hit points.
Just Gregor breaking through the walls of stone in the Underdark in his introduction. Puppy!
Does that use it, or is the magic restriction for racial stuff as well?
The racial stuff is gone.
That's fine. I'll double check.
Spell slots.
Anyway,
Spell slots you can knock out as many as you like,
I'm
but...
then going to run back round to exactly where I was,
Okay.
and I will be casting Sanctuary as my bonus action
On her.
the lady.
Nice. That's what we like. That's how we do.
That is my turn.
Okay, where is a good shield?
So yeah, Lo,
icon?
you get 5 hit points.
Thank you.
That'll do. Okay. Fuzzy!
I have an idea, but if it doesn't work, I'm in the shit.
So welcome.
What's your idea?
They keep running. Sorry. Thinking, because I can't see them.
You
They
currently
keep running
can't, no.
past me. I'm going to move. If I move here, if they came up behind Kika and Lo, would I be able to see them?
Yes. If they came
I'm-
towards Lo and Kika right now, you'd be able to see them, yes.
Oh, fuck. Can you hold something that's a bonus action?
I believe you can.
I don't-
You can hold actions.
You can
Wait,
ready
that changes my
one
plan
or
anyway.
the other.
Never
I think,
mind.
but not both.
You can ready one or the other?
I'm not 100% sure though. I don't have a plan book in hand.
I didn't think you could.
I mean,
but
if we
maybe.
want to just say no, it is not like I have other plans, but
I don't have a handbook to hand, so I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna say you can't, you can only hold an action.
okay, that's absolutely fine. If I I have no spell slots remaining, but if I start trying to cast something, does it seem like I can cast even though I have no spell slots?
As you begin trying to focus on casting magic here, it just flows.
Sick.
Nice!
Oh, fella.
Sick.
It Blue. I was memeing, but it really is the alternate reality where I have spell slots.
It's a dangerous thing for a warlock who's got infinite spell slots.
I'm like power mad. I don't know what to do.
Just you guys all like look around, there's just
I
pose
didn't
with
plan
elf
for
energy
this.
in her fingers.
Honestly, yeah. Sorry, my plan changed. I'm going to change what I did a little. Can I stand here, or is there a tree in the way?
You can stand there, yeah. You're basically standing like right next
Yeah.
to a tree, more or less.
I'll go if I can go like in between these two squares. I will.
Yes, you can.
And I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay, so if they do intend to stab you,
Stab me.
Armor of Agathis. Actually, yeah, because that's gonna hurt them. Ooh, yeah, that's a fair point. Wittick.
I could do something? Oh, good.
If you could see someone.
Hey, guess what? There's
I know
nothing
it's
to
a whole
hit.
different world at the bottom
I
of this
don't care.
initiative, huh?
I walk over here. Don't worry, we'll get through this all together. And cast heroism on her.
Buff, buff, buff,
Okay.
buff, buff.
You will
How
not
many
fall over!
times can we
You
buff
will
this
not
thing?
fall over!
We have not only fully encircled her, but we have also given her every buff we know how to cast.
Click heroism just to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's 3 targets, right?
Click the spell and we'll know. Mister, hey.
Hey!
The spell slots don't matter right now. I'll cast it at a 2nd level. So I can put it on 2 people.
Okay.
So I will put one on her.
Mhm.
And one on Lo.
Of each of the creature's turns. Okay, so on Lo's turn and on the lady's turn, they will get how much? Because it's based on your...
3.
Okay, so you'll both get 3 health. Awesome. Temporary health, which will
Yeah.
refresh next turn for them. So basically, if they lose it, they get it back whenever it is, so
Yeah.
long as it's being concentrated on. That's cool. Okay, at the end of the turn.
And they're immune to being frightened.
Yes, very important.
E.
Very important. Look at the creature's movement speed. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You can just see on the west side, you can just see the trees splitting.
Oh no.
You're not the only one with the big dog.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I hate werewolves.
And you just watch as it just goes. And I need each one of you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, is it a strength save?
Everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, winter wolves have got a breath weapon, mate.
It's not the same breath wolf weapon you're thinking of.
Nope, you're not. It's a strength save, and I was not successful.
Oh god, I suck.
Strength save? Are you
save.
joking?
Strength
Oh.
Is that a
So
zero?
Well, I'm dead.
Buddy.
Oh, I need to make her make one too.
Oh my god.
That's cocked.
There are,
Yep.
there are
Okay.
other numbers, guys.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Fail. 3 fails.
Nope. No, there isn't.
That's actually a 20 that pose you roll.
Serenus,
The 0
Shut
is
up, you.
one colour.
Serenus,
Yeah.
They've got
Um,
barbarian.
Widdick, and Posey, and the lady.
Oh,
All
no.
get moved 20 feet.
Straight through fucking.
I am going
The other
into a
four.
tree.
Oh Jesus.
You actually are.
Oh, there was that thing you off.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into a tree.
Hey, I found the quickling.
Oh! Oof. Ow, that hurt. That was. Oh, hi, Quickling. Ah, fuck.
This is a bad place.
What level did you cast Armor of Agathis on? It's very important.
Fuck, shit.
Max, isn't it? It's 3rd level, feels smaller. So it'd be 15 HP, 15 damage, right?
I think something like that. Well, these guys don't have that
Hang
much
on, I
health,
have to
so
check it for me.
if they even hit it, they even look at her, they just die.
Pretty sure it's 5-star level.
Okay, and now we add the Winter Wolf to the initiative order after it just used its huff and puff
Blows down.
and try to blow all of you down. Not every attack has to be damaging. It can just be flavor. Like, hello,
Just
big.
be a dick and ruin all of our fun.
It's almost like it's Big Wolf in a fable. Okay, loyalty. It's your turn, sir.
Second.
Oh, fair point to make. Everyone who got pushed got knocked prone.
Of course.
God damn it.
But thankfully, none of
good.
you guys.
I'm just an invitation to the quickling now.
You went face first.
Okay.
Just imagine just this massive, like, Gregor just looking at the wolf blowing and goes, fuck you. Bitch ass dog.
Right, I'm going with my.
Your.
Say instinct, and then something else popped into my head. No, I'm going to do what Lo would do.
What would Lo do?
which would be stay next to the girl in white, which would be
Right there.
go move to there. And if what you're saying is that this is basically free fire in terms of spells, I'm going to
Yes.
cast Healing Word again
Okay.
on her. And I'm going to do that second level again.
Okay. You've just got blood trickling down the side of your face, and just like from a cut above the eye, just trickling down. You're just reaching down to her, and you just begin casting Healing Word. So click away. That's a 9.
9.
God damn it, she's at 68 now. Stop healing her! Let me stab her!
Yeah.
How dare. Right, your
Look,
action. Do you
I-
do anything?
Lo's trying to be a gentleman.
Is he going to pick her up then?
Yes. I'm gonna try to.
Okay. You pick her up so she's no longer prone. Your action. Do you do anything with that or not?
Yes, but would my movement be affected since I'm carrying her?
Depends if you're using your action for something. There's a difference between your movement and your action. You
If
just lifted her up. You don't have to keep holding her.
well, I've gotten a weird idea.
You've got a weird idea. What's your weird idea?
I'm going to. She was heading in this direction. Yes.
Yes.
I have a movement speed of 30, so I'm going to use my dash to try and move as far as I can.
Okay, that would be half your movement. Okay, so firstly, let's make sure we got everything correct. You moved about 15. You moved 20 feet to where you are, roughly.
Yes. That would be 10.
You helped her up as your action. If you were to dash with her, bearing in mind you're carrying her, the most you're going to get is about 10 foot.
That's 10 foot away from whatever's coming in the other direction.
So you want to move her with your action?
I don't know now. You put the doubt in my head.
I'm just letting you know because you were like, ooh, 40. 10.
No. No. Well, I appreciate you telling me because I didn't realize.
That's how that worked.
And I can't cast another spell according to the spell
You
rules.
can cast a cantrip, but not a spell that requires the spell slot.
No slot right now. 'Cause
You want to play that game? You want to play that game? I'll fucking put miscasts in this motherfucker. We'll watch your head explode.
Overcast.
So, Lo, what do you do?
Actually, I'm going to attempt a thaumaturgy for Gregor's Roar.
Okay. So you just essentially make the phantasmal let out a bellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a performance check. Because to a very interesting note, Gregor is now between the wolf and the lady. Which really, he doesn't really fit into that part in the fable. Make him go back to his human form and carry a big ass axe and he might do it then, but... Ooh, 22, okay. Very convincingly, he lets out a roar.
There are two wolves.
Oh no, he's too strong. Kika.
I mean, I'm gonna go with what my original plan was on the first turn, which
Sorry, Blue.
unfortunately kind of negates what you just did. Which
I'm sorry.
Which I'm really sorry about. I'm really sorry about because I'm gonna come over here and again offer her the hand, And
Which
this
you
time,
will take.
and this time I'm going to actually cast invisibility, so we both go invisible.
Okay. Boop! And you go.
And then I will hold on, pull her close and hold on tightly to her, and fly up with her and lift her up off the ground as the pair of us
Okay.
are now invisible. And
It will take about half your movement to carry someone up in the air, but you only moved about 10 foot there, about 15 foot I want to say. You have 35 left. I'll round it down to 5, or round it down to 30. You can get 15 foot in the air carrying someone.
yeah, I'll go about 10 foot in the air, and then just move slightly to the side so we're not exactly where we were.
Okay.
Basically
So-
just being like, oh, you don't know where we are because we're invisible.
Yeah, and now you're in the third dimension, which is a case of just guess, bitch.
Yep.
Which, hey, guess what? These quicklings aren't good
So I
at.
guess we'll be like here-ish together, but like 10 foot up.
Okay. He just like rushes up, sees someone who's on the ground, and goes to kick her. Yeah. Jesus Christ, another 25. Well, between the damage you take from the wall
Okay.
and the damage you take from him, I think your armor is gone. Just barely. You take like 2 points of damage to yourself off of this. And he explodes.
Wait, how much damage was it?
You take 2 damage total to yourself. I've already removed it from what I know is from your armor. You just have two left. Excuse me. 2. You don't have 2 health left. 2 health has been taken off of your normal total rather than your armor. And he's just exploded.
To reiterate
So
what I
there's-
pointed out, though, unfortunately, because they are both concentration, Gregor is once again gone. Because I have to be fair. They're both concentration.
Roar! Poof! Oh,
You can't see me, but all 3 of them disappear.
My God, they're all about to attack the wolf. Ah! Okay. I'll move her over here for the sake of ease as well. The other one is going to rush up to here. And it's not made an attack against Runara, or not Runara, excuse me, Posey and Low. So actually, Posey, you can make an attack against it if you would like as it passes you.
Okay. Scimitar. Where are you?
I think if you're prone, you have disadvantage. I'm not sure. So let me check.
I think it's only disadvantage or advantage.
Conditions. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls.
11.
Unfortunately, the quickling, you swing your scimitar out, realizing it's about to come. The little cunt hops on your scimitar as a step as he moves.
What a bastard. Okay.
And he's gonna run up here.
Was pretty sure I wasn't gonna hit that anyway.
Star Fox is actually really fitting for these bastards. Hiya!
Hiya!
Okay, well, there's people on the cold, hard ground, so stabby, stabby, stabby. 2 strikes against you, Serenus. These are going to be at advantage because you're prone, and 1 at witting. Once. Jesus Christ. First time they roll badly is when they have advantage. And then... Fucking hell, okay. Quicklings, your attack rolls don't have to be above 20 every time.
Heck.
Serenus, you take a total of 17 points of damage, piercing. Wittig, you take 10 points
Shield.
of... You don't take that damage.
fuck are you?
Fuck are you? No, fuck are you? Okay, so he's already dashed from there. So now he is going to proceed to get the fuck out of there again. But Lo, you would get to make an attack of opportunity as he passes you because they have the mobile feat. Which, when you think about adding to a quickling is bullshit, but...
Heck.
As in, I get to do a stabby stabby of my own.
You get to make a stabby stabby of your own.
Right, so that will be 1d20 plus whatever a dagger is.
Sure, that's a d20 plus your dex.
That's proficiency.
If you're proficient with the knife. I think warlocks are.
I think everyone is a simple weapon, right?
Everyone knows how to just take a knife and go,
No, but like daggers are a simple weapon. Everyone's professional with a simple weapon.
Stick it with the pointy end.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really good at knives. I'm especially good at hurting myself.
Well, I will say, no matter what happens, yeah, no modifier added to that is going to make that hit. Because they are very fast. Like their movement is so blurred. Like it's actually like struggling to even like swing at one. Like you're swinging, but you realize he was blurring forward and then back, and then he moved forward again as your scimitar, like your knife stabbed forward in that area. Oh boy,
Tried.
you tried, but he ran
Oh
away.
boy.
Oh no!
Oh no.
A symphony of frost and flame. And you just watch it just marches straight up towards you. Let's see now.
Doing the bite attack, I'm going to use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Okay, that was the D6 for the wolf, not for the girl in white. I just have it on for the token thing.
Yeah.
He does not get back his huff and puff, but
Yeah.
he is still going to use his cold breath.
Oh, is it attack roll or not?
It's a dodge, bitch.
Let's go.
So make a dexterity saving throw, and it's only you it's going to hit because you're the only thing there.
Ooh.
Cool with me. Dex save, yeah?
Yes.
15.
Nice, you succeed. So you only take 9 points of cold damage.
First math. Oh wait, multiple 9. Just a bit.
You just watch as it just like leans back and just blows out towards you, but you raise up like a shield and you hold your holy symbol, and there's just like this warm aura that's buffeting away the cold slightly from you as it's happening. And it's going to move around you because its quarry is over here. Serenus, it's now your turn, sir. Everyone's
Wow.
like, shoot Dougie, shoot Dougie.
First I gotta stand up, I guess.
Have your
So
movement to
I'm
stand up.
prone. Don't think I can do anything else really from lying down.
I have learned you can shout profanity while you're lying down, quite easily.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stand up. Does that count as a?
Goodness.
It takes half your movement to stand up.
One moment. Okay, sorry about that. There is a child screaming, so I may have to come in and out of. Anyway,
Okay.
just take a turn to. Does it take
Half
my
your
action?
movement to get up.
Okay,
Half your
that's
movement to
fine.
get up.
That's fine. I'll take half of my movement to stand up. I am then going to. Yeah, I'm going to use my action to cast. Yeah, stuff it. I'm going to use my action to cast Magic Stone with a Walloping Stone.
Knock down the dog.
Come on.
You're gonna try to.
Right, come on. Let the numbers be in my favour.
Oh, thank God you miss it.
Wow, I actually missed.
I'd already rolled a strength scroll roll and rolled a natural 1, but you missed. You missed. So
Damn.
denied.
Well, as my bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into a bear.
What type of bear? Because the difference is a thing.
Brown.
Would you?
Brown
Yeah,
bear.
I'm probably brown
Or-
as we did before. So maybe
Brr.
brown bear.
You go in the trees. Mer.
Should have gone polar.
Polar's like CR6.
I know.
Polar will fuck your day.
Yeah.
He's not high enough level for it.
Yeah.
You are unworthy of the polar bear.
What circle is Serenus?
Moon.
Moon.
Right. Moon as well.
Okay, so is that all you want to do?
Great, now I can't see around the bear.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna be like just there, and I'm gonna just do like an angry stance to the wolf, just kind of like.
Are you gonna move up towards it as like a Jotaro?
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, oh.
No, everyone else around you is going, oh.
Oh.
Fucking the weebs, they're everywhere.
Just wait till screams the world.
Can't beat the
You
shit
look
out of you
there.
without getting closer.
God, I fucking love the internet sometimes. Like, I know so little about Jotaro and Dio, but I know it all from memes.
I know. That show is like 90% meme.
As somebody who's watched it up until recent and read, it just gets worse.
Oh really?
Or
This
better,
is the
depending on your
tangent
opinion.
Song. This is
Yeah.
the
Okay.
tangent song.
So, Jotaro marches up. And, God damn it, Blue. That is also a cursed image. Okay, you do that. Renara.
I'm gonna, in my free hand, a giant flaming sword is gonna appear like our spiritual weapon, and like just for flavour, I'm holding it as like a sword. As it does that as well, my entire body just lights up, and I'll use my radiant consumption.
Oh shit, you're burning everything.
For
What level are you
burning.
casting the spiritual weapon at?
Well, it'll just be second. It doesn't get any benefit till fourth, and I can't do fourth.
Okay.
You guys have to be 2 levels, if I remember correctly. I'll check though.
Really? It doesn't get a bonus per level?
No, it's every 2 levels. Oh no, wait, it does. When you cast a spell using a first slot of third. Wait. Oh, I thought it was every 2 levels. I might be thinking of a different spell.
Yeah, no, you're definitely thinking of a different spell, because
Okay,
nearly
so
every
it's
spell gets a benefit per level.
Yeah, there's one that does 2, 4, 6, 8, but I must be, it might be a different spell. Yeah, then I'm casting at a 3rd level. So, let me read. I need to read a few things in a second. The end of each of my turn during each creature within feet. Okay, so the radiant consumption is at the end of the turn, but I will do my spiritual weapon damage. Oh, I clicked it. Oh, it's 8. Oh, hold on, it's a melee attack, right? Spiritual weapon.
It is.
So would it be with advantage because of flanking? It's a melee spell attack. Now, does that just work for weapon attacks? Or no, because yeah, like your inflict wounds would be advantage, right? That's a melee.
Inflict wounds would be advantage, but the thing is, the spell's being cast from the weapon. The weapon doesn't usually count as a creature. I'm not sure if I've ruled before that I don't count the creature. I'll let it count as being a creature for the sake of it getting advantage, but not for other people getting advantage from it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because it is not an entity, but something else harrying will give it advantage. Nah, still miss.
And then it will just take. What was it? Is it? I'm looking at mine. I can't read.
Yeah, you're okay. Take your time.
Half your level rounded up, so it takes 3 radiant damage from being near me.
Okay.
I would take half. Would I round up or down for my half?
Round down. I always round down, so you take 1 point of damage, but you will need to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain spiritual weapon. It's just because you're taking damage.
Or concentration.
Spiritual weapon is? Oh no, sorry, it's not. Okay, so
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'll concentration.
fair enough. You just guys watch as in the moment, behind this wolf, as it's like stepping towards it, and you're getting like this almost comedic Jotaro Dio scene. Just everything behind just lights up as you can just see this flame erupting from the hair around Renara as she's just holding a massive, beautiful, flaming sword, gripping it in her palms, and you can just see as she's holding onto it, it's almost like around her hands it's burning as there's just this vibrant radiance erupting from her all about. It's nearly blinding in the zone that she's in. But she strikes down with this massive sword once, and the wolf just barely pulls out of the way as it strikes into the ground, and all about her, the snow is just evaporating into the steam. It's going to look great for your hair. Do great things for your skin. But that is your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
Posey. I had to resist your
Well-
just saying Jethro again.
Uh,
Half your movement speed to get up.
I get up. like, this is not my day. I can't see the thing that stabbed me. I'm gonna stumble out of the woods.
Oh.
Just like sulking.
Seeing, oh, she's hot.
I'm seeing
Literally.
this happening. I'm going to cast Hex on the wolf.
Okay, that is your bonus action. You
'Cause I
cast Hex on
can.
Doggo. What do you choose to give a disadvantage on a check? Disadvantage on a check.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Check.
It's really
Dex.
swaggity, your save is a
Always a good
disadvantage.
And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Jesus.
What are you giving her? Giving it a disadvantage on? Excuse me.
Dex. Just
Dex,
because I can't
okay.
think of anything else. In case it tries to sneak off, I guess.
Okay. Okay, that's a really good card to read, but that's not the attack roll.
Oh, what? Oh, come on.
Oh, it's lovely when it does this.
I find it funny.
1d20 plus charisma plus proficiency.
Okay.
She can literally just toggle it to change it to be its attack from its thing.
Output. Attack.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. There we go.
The moon's magic is a bitch right now.
Watch as it does it again.
Miss.
That is definitely not a +3.
That
There
hits.
we go.
That first one should be more than a +3, right? Charisma plus. See?
I wouldn't count on that, okay?
Wait, what's your charisma?
Oh no, it's +2. So yeah.
So that'd be 5 total.
Probably not enough, but
Still not enough AC of 16, but
8 plus.
so
yes.
D6.
6.
Ooh,
There we go.
nice. 6 necrotic damage. The wolf is like looking as it's getting harried
High
on
on the
3
ability
sides.
to do magic.
Like on 3 different sides,
Semi-
it's getting harried right now as an eldritch blast just like strikes it into, and you can just see a patch of its fur kind of just gets blasted off, like a close impact hit from a fucking air gun kind of thing, and just a portion of the fur has been pulled and like ripped away. You can see the skin underneath just been torn off, and it's not happy. Wittick.
Quick
W.
question.
W is for whack.
For a class thing that uses spell slots,
Yeah.
I've already said divine smites are free.
okay.
Go
Also,
ahead.
Can I run?
Also, Serenus, you didn't use a spell slot. Just dragging across the ground, still on the fucking.
Wait, what?
You didn't use a wild shape form. It was
But-
free.
Well, you said. Oh, it's racial.
Yours is racial. That's a class. That's class,
Yeah.
lad.
Wait, was it racial? Oh, it was racial.
Oh,
Okay, you're-
I didn't realize I didn't use wall check.
Yeah, you
Sweet.
didn't use your wild shape. You haven't been using spell slots. It's literally just free magic right now.
Racial stuff.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Oh my god.
Bonk.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Fuck.
I wanted
Wait.
to.
Going off of that, then, when I used
Oh, no, I wouldn't have
spell
advantage.
magic earlier, did that use a spell slot?
No, it did not.
Be good to know about that as well.
Wittick.
Shit, I should have did
Hmm?
or no, Valve and should have done.
Should have done that, or you could have moved to the top and had flanking, but you didn't.
Oh, well. Yeah.
You're just like,
But
ha!
she didn't.
With this massive sword coming in, and the wolf just sees it coming and goes, no, and just like moves out of the way as the sword comes down.
That's
And at the end of the turn, you just hear, and what's your AC, Renara?
18, but if something attacks me, I'll use my radiant flare.
How close do they have to be for Radiant Flare to be a problem?
I can't remember if it's melee attack or 30-foot range. Let me double check. Warding flare. When you're attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see,
It's far enough away and you don't
I
see
should
it
be able to
coming.
see it as well. It's 18 then.
Yeah, so it's an 18 that hits you. you just see an arrow shoot out from the trees to the west where the wolf had come out from. And you can just see on the back of a large white stag an archer. This figure is almost dryad like in the way that their hair is almost like these branches that peel backwards. The face is like smoothened bark that comes down in multiple grooves to fingers and hands that are gripped around a bow. And to either side of the bow's end, you can just see like an array, like almost like a collection of trophies of these kind of bird claws to either side. This like bow that's kind of like the spiral, like it's like almost like a rib cage or a spine, like bone that's been twisted and wound down to be it, and just whatever string is there is just used, and the arrow flies out. The second strike has flown past, but the first strike strikes right through your back, Runara. You take 9 points of piercing damage. No, you don't need a concentration check, excuse me, but you do take the 9 points. And that's
I'm sitting in reverse math. It's 90. Do nines.
And let's add her to the board. And it's a fair thing to note that even though you guys have issue aiming and shooting through woods, they don't. Oh, great, you get to go quickly, don't you? Okay. Now then. Loyalty.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
Stuff as my. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Yeah. As my main action, I'm going to cast where are they? Right. I'm going to cast darkness in this spot.
Okay, you're gonna like create a, what is it again? How wide is the shape?
It is a
I think it's 20-foot radius.
15-foot radius sphere.
By our powers combined.
So it's got to go from there to there. I think I've got it now. I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's right.
That's okay. There you go. That'll do. So currently the archer is blocked. The archer cannot see past. Very well done. And it's 20 foot high, isn't it, as well?
15-foot radius sphere. So it's 15.
Okay, so that still denies them even if they get up a tree.
Yeah, that's 30 diameter and then 30 up.
The archer can't even fucking see above the trees. That's. I love you, honey. Can you tell? Can you? Whoopsie doodle.
It's just great.
Everything is fine.
You're next.
And I'm actually going to try and do my job because I just realized this. I can give inspiration as a bonus action, which is going to go to Renara.
You inspire Runara. Runara, you get a D6 for your next check.
I'm doing my job.
Do you just shout, "I'm doing my job"?
Is it ability saves and attacks, or is it?
Hang on.
I don't know if the attacks is just for certain bardy colleges, but it might be. I don't know. Not that much. I feel like it is.
within the next 10 minutes, to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Cool. Perfect. I'll use that in a few moments. And I miss with my next spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Imminently.
The archer on the stag's movement is 50, has to run all to here to be able to see anyone, which they're not able to do because the trees aren't parted here, so they're just going to dash even further to here on Stagback, hoping to spot someone, but currently, bear in mind, it's very weird as you're seeing it. Them on the stag, it's not like they're actually moving around the trees. It's like they're literally passing through them. Like when they come in contact with the tree, it's almost like they're shifting in from one and out of another, rather than actually like coming into contact with them. But they get there, and they're not able to shoot because, well, still kind of covered. And well, you know what? They can shoot. They can shoot the fucking bear, big fat bastard. Shut up, you.
Stop fat shaming people. God.
Christ, what is it with me and my rolls tonight?
Please stop.
You take 20 points of damage after 2 shots hit you in the ass. Your bare ass. You are down to 14 health. 14 bear health. Bareth.
Barely.
Oh, we need 14 more bear asses?
Hey.
This is a weird fetch quest.
Anyway. Hey, I know exactly what the pricklings are going to do on their turn. Fucking go for you, you little prick.
And
Well, actually, who can they go for?
Why don't they go for me and just stand next to me until the end of the turn?
No, they're not going to stand there. But the quickling that is... The quickling who did the dooting is going to rush out here, and with flanking aid is going to stab the bear in the ass. A 19 definitely hits you. A 26 definitely hits you. And a 28. So, you are brought down to 5 health in your bear form, but then you get your bear form removed,
Oof.
and you're brought back to here. You take 5 points as a human, and then another 8 points as a human. So you take 13 points as human. And the quickling is just going to fucking leg it. And that is... Their movement speed is jank, man. That should be illegal.
Just stay within range.
This one runs up to you, goes, "No!" And it's going to throw 3 daggers at you, Posey.
Hold an action for when you can see them.
The thing I want to use is a bonus action.
Oh.
Posey, what's your AC?
14.
Fuck, the 14 hits you. Okay,
Yep. Just give me the total.
Oof. You take a total of 17 damage,
Yep, fine.
and he runs away to here.
Son of a bitch. Just stay still so I can cast shit at you.
They have 10 health, they're absolutely not standing still. They are literally rogue NPCs. This is their job, this is what they're good at. Thank God he didn't put another Winter Wolf in. Kika!
I'm just gonna continue with this strat because it seems to be working well. So with the two of us still hidden, I'm just gonna like move sort of over here-ish with her. Again, sort of staying about 10 feet up. So like, I don't want to go too far away from the group, but I don't want to stay too still. But we're still invisible and just staying up in the air, and I'm just hugging her tightly.
Posey, you can just see like snow is just being kicked down from the trees above you, as you can just see like very briefly covered in snow 2 feet as the snow gets shaken off.
This might as well happen.
Look, my year's been weird. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, is that all you're gonna do then, Kika?
I guess I'll
keep
technically
moving?
use my action to dodge.
Okay, you're going to take the dodge action, giving yourself advantage on dexterity saving throws and disadvantage to anything trying to hit you. Which it already has, but it's It's more a case of bonus for the deck saves.
Yeah.
Okay. Doggo time. Does it get either of its breaths back? It gets back its howl. It's a huff and puff. Hufflepuff. It's going to move to there.
Puff puff fast.
I've not got another weapon, so I can't help.
Okay, so Wittick, sorry, buddy. I need a strength saving throw from Serenus and Wittick.
When I have my reaction back.
Would you have your reaction back? Did you just recently use it, or did you use it last? No, you did. Ugh.
Used it on the quicklings last turn.
No, you've used it a while ago. You got your attack back since.
Okay, so I can attack.
You can attack.
Okay.
You don't have Sentinel, do you?
I do not know.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go back to here then.
Yeah.
I'm so used to one of you guys going, and it's like, okay, the character doesn't get to.
Oh, I can actually do Divine Smite on a
Glorious not
reaction,
here
right?
now.
You can do a
Yes.
Divine Smite on any attack.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Yay! Let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, spell slots. Is that how
Yes.
we're gonna count that, or?
Yes. Because
Okay.
you are a
That's-
half spellcaster,
That's dirty.
and you're.
Uh,
Are you a second level? No, you're a third level paladin, so that's a half level caster. So you're one level of that. You're one level sorcerer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives you 2 second levels, and I think 3 first. I think.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, so what's his? So he's a second level spellcaster at the moment. Or is he?
I'm a 5th level spell, or
He's
no?
a 5th level character, but he's a half spellcaster. As a
So
half
it-
spellcaster, as a paladin, you treat it as half of the level. So
You round
round down, it goes to
Yeah.
2, which goes to 1. So he's essentially a second level caster. So
you
instead,
don't-
you would actually have only 3 first levels.
Well, no. I have from
Yeah.
that.
Are you? No,
Where's
sorry.
the
One level?
calculator?
Are you 2 level sorcerer, or are you 1 level sorcerer?
He's 2 because he's got 3 levels in paladin. He's got
Uh,
third level.
Don't multi-class spellcasters.
No. Hold on. Where's this? Let me put it in the calculator. One
You're a third
there,
level paladin,
and
which makes
four.
you a first level.
no, I'm
sorcerer.
a 4 paladin,
You've got 4
1
paladins.
sword.
Oh,
So I have-
so it would be a.
Level
Oh
7.
no, you would be a
I
third
have
level
4
then.
and
You
2.
have 4 and 2. Yeah. Okay, my mistake. You were 4 and
Yeah.
2. You're 4 and
Okay.
2.
So
What level are we? We've got.
You're 5th level.
So you're only 1 level sorcerer.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I'm losing my mind.
He did it because he was sick of me throwing things at him that ran away.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be
exactly,
sorcerer.
which is why I went sorcerer, just so I can have some cantrips to throw at shit.
Just go,
Anyway.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Anyway,
I can relate to that.
so yeah, reaction.
You hit. You can
so-
cast a Divine Smite at 2nd level.
That's 13,
Oof.
and then spend 1 spell slot to deal.
At 1st level or 2nd? Well, in fairness, you may as well use them at 2nd. You're not spending them. You may as well
Yeah.
cast with what you got.
Well, yeah, exactly. To deal radiant
2d8
damage,
plus
is
3d8, so
so the extra damage is 2d8 for one for
So
a first level
48
spell
total.
slot, and then plus 1d8. So
3d8 total.
to a maximum of 5d8.
That's the most you can cast, get into something, but currently it's only 5d8.
So additional
No.
5d8
Fuck,
thrown
no,
into this.
no. Wait, is it 5? How does that work? No.
5d8.
Well, no, no, no.
2d8 at a 2nd level, it's 3d8. You only get 3d8. 3d8.
Yeah, I only get an additional 3d8.
It's 3d8. It's 3d8. Good God. 3d8. I was like, how is he
Well,
hitting
well, no,
harder
no,
than the thing? That makes no sense.
Yeah, because the extra damage for a first level is
It's
2d8
2d8
for a first level slot.
and
and
then one more.
plus-
So it's 3d8.
One,
It's
yeah.
3d8. It would be additional if this was a Fey Fiend or a Fiend or an Undead, but it's neither. So
We all remember how to play D&D.
it's been a while, folks. I do apologize.
Don't multi-class spellcasters.
The fact that multi-class all the spellcasters become
No.
Alistair Dartwood.
No, because he did like Ranger, Rogue, Fighter, which is 3 martial classes technically.
So am I rolling 3d8 or
3.
3d8.
So it's another
Boom!
7.
30 damage. Oh,
Youch.
that was one fucking hit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you strike in, and the greatsword,
Okay.
as you're moving, pretty much sinks into his side, and he just screams out as you do, and then he just inhales back and just blows out towards you all. So I need Serenus. You've already failed, so I know you're moving. Wittek, make a strength saving throw.
I think.
Okay, you're both moving. So you're moving here. You're moving. But technically, you're moving there, but I'm going to move you here for the sake. Actually, no, you're going to move to there because you're fine. You're in the air. Actually, Kika, you will need a strength saving throw as well. Well, because you're. No, wait. No. No, you're fine. Excuse me. No, you're fine. You're fine. Sorry. Sorry. You're fine, Kika. Serenus, you get thrown, and Wittek, you get thrown, but neither of you come in contact with trees, so you don't take damage. But you are knocked prone.
Good.
There you go. Kiss the floor.
Oh,
Runara, it's your turn.
That's not. Oh wait, turn order will scroll down. I believe it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Oh shit, I was not prepared. Because my script, my turn order was not. Right.
Pity about that. What are you doing?
Can I see the archer behind the wolf?
Yes, you can see them on the stag mount, basically. Yes.
I will cast a fireball in between the two of them.
Do
Nice.
it. Do it, Anakin. Dex saving throw for the archer. Cosidius.
Yes, clear the trees.
Oh, that was a 7.
Because I've got my radiant consumption up, I could do extra damage.
Oh God.
Hold
How
on,
how much extra radiant damage can you do?
So on each of your turns, you can deal extra radiant damage one to one target when you deal damage with an attack or spell. So the wolf will take an extra equal to my level, so the wolf will take an extra 5 radiant damage on top of 26.
That makes the difference because you dealt 26 damage with the fire, and it had 2 health left. So you just went.
And then I'm gonna run.
Oh good God!
Oh,
And
I
they
can't-
have 26 health taken. Ooh.
20 feet. Oh, what?
Christ.
I'll figure out how to do things. I'm gonna move into melee with this thing.
Okay.
And then spiritual weapon bonus. I can only move it 20 feet, right?
Do. Yes.
So I'll move it 20 feet as close to me as I
And
can.
at the end of your turn, the
It takes 3 radiant damage.
3 radiant, and you will take 1. Make your Constitution saving throw anyway. Oh no, sorry. Why do I keep doing that? I'm sorry.
It's because the only other time I've done this, I've had to. Because I had.
Yeah.
But
You
this
were
time-
concentrating on something else at the time.
This time, I remembered my spell abilities.
Okay. Alright. Fucking clerics and paladins going, fuck this phase shit. Radiant up in this hole.
Yep.
The quickling's looking at this going, the muscle's being murdered. Let's leave. And not come back. Serenus, it's your turn, sir.
Right. A lot happens between my 2 turns, okay?
Yeah, I feel like so much just happened.
I went from a bear
To not being a bear, to being stabbed, to being blown away.
Yes.
Very quickly, I'm sorry now. Can we take a quick bathroom break? Because I'm really badly needing the
Yes,
toilet.
Yeah, that's
please.
Yeah, we can take, yeah.
We're taking a break, and we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.
Serenus, you have so long to work out what the fuck is going on.
We in, boys.
We in?
Oh shit, what up?
What up?
Serenus, it's your turn.
Right. I had to kind of like, as I say, try and like process everything that happened in my last turn.
You had time to do that.
Right. Okay. So, how far am I in sight? First of all, am I prone?
You are currently prone.
Currently prone. Right. Stand up.
Okay, you have 15 movement left.
Right. Can I see the?
They just got fireballed, so yes, there were
Right,
trees
okay.
in the way. Were.
Right. Okay. I'm going to use one of my welcome stones and cast magic stone.
Gonna try and knock this archer on her ass.
Come on, baby.
Well, you hit anyway.
Works 50% of the time, every time.
Hey.
Roll your damage. Okay.
Not bad.
You see this fey eldritch being pulling out this magical bow to fire. And as they are,
They show us
Nothing
mightier.
stops me.
is that all you do, you prick? You might prick, but you prick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna my turn on that. I've done what needs to.
Haha! Stone.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could do it as a bonus action, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna end my turn there.
I mean, if you've got bonus action spells like Healing Word, you might as well do it. Because you can do it because you've got a cantrip. Magic Stone's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Magic Stone is cantrip. That is a bonus action as well. Can be done as a bonus action. So can I actually just do Magic Stone again?
If you did it as an action, you can't do it as a bonus action.
If you've got any other bonus action spells, you might, or wild shape it when you want to do it because it's all free at the moment.
One moment.
Just
I will say this: if you do Magic Stone as your action, I'm not letting you do it as your bonus action because I don't
That's
get
fine.
how you can do your action and bonus action at the same time. Only the one.
I get that. I get that.
That
Don't
makes
worry.
sense.
Because otherwise, you get to do what sorcerers do with Quicken Spell just all the time.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff, hold it, and perform Shillelagh.
You now have stick.
Oh wait, sorry, yeah. I mean,
You now have stick. You swing the stick. You are certain it is a stick.
Big shiny stick.
and I'm just gonna take like a defense in that direction, like just in case.
Waiting to bonk. Posey.
Okay.
You can move your hex.
Oh, I can't. Is that. What is it to do?
Bonus action to do
Bonus.
that on your turn.
Mm,
Yeah, but she wants a bonus action.
I do.
She's been saying this whole game she wants to use a bonus action.
She's not like on horseback or anything. Like now, when
She was on a
she
stag.
wasn't, but now she's there.
Yeah, she's on the floor.
I'm gonna move. Can I move to there?
From the floor. Somebody threw a rock at her head after she got hit by a fucking napalm strike.
Can I move to here? And yeah, I can see her.
She is prone, but you can see her.
Renara can see me. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to try something.
You're gonna try something.
Fuck this
Yeah.
shit up.
I'm going to just like Posey just kind of emerges, like looks around, and yeah, I can't believe she takes up the scimitar, drags it
Yes.
across her hand, holds it up, and just goes, "Stay." I need her to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
So what?
I need this to work.
She rolled a 10.
The DC's 11. Her movement is 0 and she cannot use reactions, which I'm assuming means she can't use half her movement to get up.
She can't use reactions, so
And she's got no movement,
she's got no
She's got
movement.
her
So
speed
she
is reduced to 0.
so she can't get
So
up.
she can't get up. I've fallen and I can't get up!
I look forward.
Flawless plan! Flawless plan!
Do you want me to put it in the chat or no?
it's fine.
Look, let me have this one thing. I've been like yeeted through a forest. I've been stabbed by things I can't see.
That was in character.
Yelling at the sky.
You just like cut and you just spray like out forward as you do, and just
Oh,
stay.
right,
And
I
in
need
this
to
moment,
roll.
as you do that, you can just see this like almost like the radiant energy of the moon is just like pinned her down at her shoulders and at her hips. She is just pinned to the actual ground. You can see very visible
I'm just
confusion.
getting so many messages. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, that is your turn. That is your action. Anything on a bonus? Or was that your bonus? Excuse me.
That's my bonus action, I guess. As a oh god, everything I've just made. I'm specifically my life worse. Because all I have now is ranged, and that's a disadvantage because I made her stay prone.
Sure time.
I can't have a single win. Yeah, I'm just
Sure
gonna Eldritch Blast
time.
'cause I can.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Watch natural 20s.
Guys, I can hear your messages. I know you're angry. Leave me alone.
You are at disadvantage to roll again.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Hang on a sec.
And then I also get 2.
Shit. Racy's 15. Fuck you.
Her AC's 15. It's disadvantage, so yeah, no, the second one doesn't hit.
Second one does miss, but the first one does hit. Roll for damage of the first.
Jesus. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with half my screen obscured. There we go.
Yeah,
9.
guys, stop messaging her. Leave her
It's
alone.
damage. No, it's fine. It's not.
Good
No, not
damage.
because of the messages. Because I've got my laptop in the way.
Okay. Widdick.
Going to get up.
How many of those fucking memes can we use?
All of them.
Tone on charge is wonderful.
I shall
Oh,
get
no.
up. I have 15 movement. I can only get here. But then I take a dash action.
A dash action?
And I move. Here.
You dash up to there.
Then
Hello. I'll tell you next.
Just like looking down when you got this big ass sword, like, hi. And now there's a
Hi.
moment of, oh god, of look of
How
horror
are ya?
on her face. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Loyalty. Darling, it's your turn.
Okay, ooh, what do I want to do? First off, as my, yeah, I keep making that mistake about 2 spells a turn, so, yeah, never mind about that. In fact, I am going to healing word at first level on myself.
Okay.
You might as well do it higher because you've got unlimited spell slots.
I've said first level now, so it's, the dice has been rolled.
Yeah. You heal for 5.
And give me a second while I do the mathematics. And for my main action, I think I'm just going to dodge, I think.
Okay.
I don't have any movement, do I?
You do. You haven't been knocked prone or anything. You've got all your movement.
Nah.
You're not the one who's been held in place. Quiet, you.
Cackles.
So yeah, I'm just gonna move over to here.
Pay no attention to what I'm doing.
That's good.
Okay. Pay no attention to the blood pouring down our hands. It's your turn.
That's my turn. Sorry, I couldn't do anything more.
Cosidius is going to Misty Step here. And gets to Misty Step upright. Because otherwise it appears as if they've Misty Stepped across the floor, and that's fucking stupid. But they still have 0 movement. But they get to go here.
I was gonna say it's like a fucking a glitch game, just the.
And she's going to make 2 longbow attacks against the person who went, "Hello, you're next." Oh.
Wait, who's that?
Me.
Just barely hits you.
Shield.
Misses you.
Barely.
Because it was just my turn, so I got my reaction back.
Okay. Shank.
I forgot about the quick links.
Whoops.
Take off your ankles. Miss. Oh, that hits.
I
You take
wanted
7.
to do that to the quicklings, but they were never in fucking range.
They stayed away for an obvious reason. You take 7 points of piercing damage from the first attack low that hits you, and now the second attack, see if they hit. Third attack. They missed their first, hit the second, now see what they do with the third. Yeah. All 3, or second one and third one hits you, first one missed.
Okay, so the total damage for that is
14 points of piercing damage.
So I was at 31. So that's
You'll be
14.
down to, 14 points of damage, you'll be down to 17 health.
Okay. I presume my hellish rebuke would be back.
You'd have your reaction back to do. Well, no, you have Hellish Rebuke from racial, you don't have it from Bard. And racial things do get used, so it's gone.
Right.
If you're getting it from
Never-
race,
never-
it go bye bye.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
You're fine.
Then,
You're fine.
don't worry.
But he is going to stab at you and then run away. Let me just go like over here because he's that fast. He's fast as fuck, boy.
Jesus Christ.
That should be illegal.
This one runs up here and is going to stab Serenus in the shin 6 times. Not 6, but 3.
With this to do it 6 times. Just
18, 17, 9.
9
Wow,
does
rolled
it,
badly.
but the other 2...
You take 19 damage total, and then he runs away again. They're just bastards.
fucking quick and actually fuck off.
That's all they're good for, is being shitheads. Thankfully, one is dead. Oh yeah, get rid of the Winter Wolf, speaking of being dead. Kika.
I'm just gonna continue with keep safe strat because it is fucking working. So
Safe strat!
simple.
Keep
term for
away.
me.
Play
Yeah,
keep
so,
away.
again, we'll just keep moving so that we're not being stationary. We'll go like over here-ish because again we don't want to kind of like get too far away from people, so we're just gonna come over there. But we're still invisible.
And in the air. Renara.
Yo. So you know that archer right there? I can see her where she is, right?
You
Would
saw
be
where
a shame if something were to happen to her.
Well, I was going to say you have a vague idea, but to be fairness, I know the spell you're going to use, so it's going to be a case of I aim at the area. So will I just roll a dex save? Oh, God damn it.
What a
Yeah.
coincidence! A vague idea is the
Yep.
name of the spell.
+5 radiant damage on that as well.
Okay, you didn't need the +5
It does it anyway.
because she had 28 health left.
Damn it! About to stay where I am, so Witted gets burned. She's within 10 feet of me. No, I won't do that. That's silly. That is silly. I will.
That's silly.
I can't hit
Stop.
blood because I've just cast a spell.
Yes. You watch as you throw out the fireball, and as you hit the archer, it's almost as if their body like calcifies, like immediately, like just turns to white bone in the space as they're like trying to lean back.
So I'll move. And I can't move the spiritual weapon. But can you put the spiritual weapon just below me, like the square below me?
Okay.
That's my bonus action. Oh wait, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that as my bonus action. Leave where it is. I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Smart boy.
Not just any healing potion.
The lady in red's healing potion.
Special healing potion.
Oh.
It's the only one I've got. And I want to heal myself a little bit. Because I'm about to burn for another hit point. If there's any way to do it, this is the place.
That has additional effects.
I know.
I'm trying to remember if it has an additional like dice you add to the heal a bit.
You never told us what the additional effect was. You said
no, I mean like if it's like I know it's like 2d4 plus 2, but I'm not sure if it's 2d4 or if it's 3d4 plus 2 instead. Add an effect.
Don't remember the one I know one person drank theirs, and I don't remember what happened.
I have
Okay,
health
2d4
potion
plus
question mark, so I
okay,
assume it's
2d4 plus 2. Anyway, so roll that anyway.
I feel like it was a d100 like wild magic-y sort of roll.
No, roll me a d20.
Do I have to?
Yes.
1. Is that good
Okay.
or bad?
Well, nothing happens. Is that your turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You take 1 point of.
No, nothing. Nothing happens.
1 point of radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that happens.
So, I take it you're at 8 health right now?
No.
No, I was gonna say, I was like, you were looking at like, I'm gonna die if I take 1 point. I thought you were in that energy.
No, I was in like teens.
Okay.
I'm not half health now. So,
Alright. That's your turn? Serenus.
Okay. I have no idea where that bugger is.
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna make perception. Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to find it.
They are fast and running through the woods. Okay, which one are you looking for? Because they're both far away.
The closest one.
Which one are you looking for? Yes.
all of the above.
Well, the closest one is probably going to be, well, it's either 70 foot or 65 foot away from you.
65.
Okay, that would be the one in the southeast of you, currently. It's very far away. Cuttlefish.
Where?
Southwest would be.
Southeast.
Oh, southeast.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was that one.
You can guess that he's somewhere within that 5x5 radius of a tree line.
See where the other one is. They're so
Okay.
small. You don't need to hide them. You don't need to put them in GM layer. We just can't see them. They're that small.
That's kind of the point.
How close of like an idea do I have of it?
You know he's somewhere in here.
It's in like yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw ice knife in a general area.
Okay. So what's the range on Ice Knife?
120 because I have a
Spell sniper.
Yeah, extends it.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage. So click it, but roll with disadvantage. AC of 16, so they're fine. And let's see if they succeed their dexterity saving throw. Because if they do, they take no damage. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
You tried for the Modern Warfare play and it didn't work out. Sorry, but
Just throw a grenade where you think the knife the knife guy is gone into.
oh no, he's just throwing a knife across the map, you know.
Yeah.
From spawn, just throwing it.
We've all been that thing, and then all of a sudden he says kill, and we just freeze, and we're like, oh my god.
Yeah, everyone's
Like,
like,
oh shit, yeah.
did it.
Cozy.
Well,
It feels
I'm-
very good. As just like they're smiling and holding it, and you just have that energy coursing through you. And right now, you're quite literally rich with magic.
gonna walk up here and just be like, Renar, are you good?
Yeah. Are you? I saw you hurt yourself a little bit back there. Did you trip on what?
We'll deal with it later. And I build up like some white light energy in my hands, and I'll hold an Eldritch Blast if I see one.
Okay.
Not just a bit of attack.
And as a
but if I
5th level
see one coming
character,
from
you
any
will
direction.
throw out 2 blasts. So yeah.
Yeah.
But this will be a disadvantage because they have blurry movement, as a note. Because they're just fast as fuck, boys! They have 10 health. You look at... If you get
It's
one,
the
they're
only way I'm
dead.
gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll hold fireball next turn. It's fine.
Don't.
Just don't.
Wait
Kill
a
it with
second.
fire.
Okay.
Walk over to friends. Hold weapon. Wait. Is that actually what you're gonna do?
Put on blade. Well, actually, no. I'll hold my action. See if
Because if you hit one, it's dead. If you make contact, it's fucked.
yeah.
Loyalty.
Okay.
Okay, there, pretty friend.
Okie dokie. I know roughly that he went in this direction. Yes.
Point. You know he's somewhere around there, yeah. You also saw an ice knife throw out, and you just heard a little.
Oh dear.
So I'm gonna move a little bit over here.
Say it backwards.
No.
And I'm going to
A bikini ton of eggs.
take
Thank
out
you
the
for making
tin
the reference 'cause
whistle
I can't do the voice.
Catfish.
and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers in that direction.
Okay. Does that have to aim at a target that you can see? Click on the spell and pop it up.
It's a creature that can hear a discordant melody.
One creature of your choice within range that can hear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're choosing it. You know it's in the radius. It doesn't say you have to see it. Very important. It only has to hear you. And the little bastards can definitely hear you. So wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
What's your DC?
That will be a 15.
Roll 3d6.
He did.
How are these things like
Kill it.
so good?
It's because we can't fucking get them.
It's still alive.
God damn it!
Ah,
But it's on 4 health and must now use this reaction to
go
if
away.
possible, run as far away as it can.
And that's far.
Just
That's 120 foot. I nearly tripled the size of this map when I decided to use quicklings. Now, he is gone. I'm taking him off the board. He will not be back. He is leaving.
He's an ex-
Be gone!
We're gonna find him
Be
right
gone.
with a scar over
You're
the
gonna
fact
find
that
him in
he's
the
like-
modern day still running.
Some say he's still running to this day.
He becomes Rise of Faerun.
he's running to
Is that your turn?
knows.
And I believe Renara still has a inspiration.
She does, yes, but you can give someone else one too.
I will give Posy one.
How do you inspire Posey?
Just like a massive sort of twirl and a flourish, and then he gestures for the crossbow. And am I on camera?
Yes.
So you can see
you are,
this.
yeah. You're good.
It's basically that pose, and just looks at Posy, winks, and just
I'll take it.
You're just like, that's cheesy as shit, but it's a D6, so I'm having it. Okay.
It's low. He'll do it cheesy. Ugh.
I know you got Eldritch Blast.
Let me hit it.
Fire, you have a disadvantage on both shots.
What a day to be me.
They're blurred movement, they're really hard to hit. It's just, if you catch one, it's fucked. Okay, you roll again. Okay, so that's a 5 on the first one.
5.
Ooh.
5.
Sorry. Both.
Inspiration.
No, 5.
For a
They've got
5, I love you so
No.
much, but I don't think that will help.
it kind of really won't.
12.
No, you can't
No,
No, a disadvantage.
those are 4 rolls, 2 for each attack. They're both a disadvantage, so that's a 5 total, which a d6 would not help bring it up because their AC is 16. It is going to try to shank the fuck out of you.
I'll use my reaction on the first one. Give it disadvantage.
Okay.
I tried, Renara.
10.
I tried.
Miss.
11.
Miss.
27.
Hit.
9.
Miss.
No, 9 points of damage.
Oh.
And then it runs away.
Reverse math again. Fuck this reverse math, guys.
I keep hitting you with 9s as well.
9.
9? Oh, God. Kika.
Wait, if it's class stuff, it's
Gonna keep doing the same.
I'm not muted.
Okay, so I'll end your turn then.
Hold, you're not muted.
Take the dodge action.
Take a you with her.
What direction did that quickling come from?
He came from the west.
Did it go through darkness, or is that darkness gone?
He went through the darkness. If the darkness is still there, it went through the darkness. I think it...
How did you know I was there?
Eh.
Oh, it would have come out.
Damage.
He came
I
back
took
out.
damage from the shank, didn't I?
You did a
So
while ago, but that
technically-
darkness hasn't...
Concentration?
Look, he ran through the darkness.
Yeah, that's
Knowing
what-
you, so
yeah.
one of you was on the other side. Went, oh look, stab. And had enough movement to go, I can guess.
Did he run back that same direction?
Nah.
Because I wasn't looking on the map. Did I
Tell
see
you about
what... Oh no, I see. Alright.
that. I see you, bitch! It's your turn, Renara.
Oh shit, is it?
Yes.
Stab. What did
Don't do it.
Calm.
I have a wife and child.
Yeah, I'll be calm. I'll be calm this turn.
Thank you.
That cast fireball.
Kate, you're living my dream right now. Do it for
Well-
all of us.
Another 30.
Well, well, do you want to know how much damage you deal?
Is that... Oh wait, go on.
It has evasion.
Oh well, would you still take 5
Hey.
radiant damage?
You have to hit it to do the damage.
Evasion,
And it
if,
didn't
it's
hit it.
if it's evasion, succeed the thing, they take no damage.
Which they have.
Gee, read mine.
Nerf quicklings.
Never. The final boss will just have nothing
yeah.
but
You did it!
quicklings.
You boiled down a rogue to its bare essentials!
I deal damage.
You know, I was thinking about multi-classing, and now I know what I have to do.
I'm multi-class into a quickling.
Can you move to the
Oh my god,
20
please.
foot
Jesus
closer?
Christ, no.
Just
There you
move
go.
to- yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Thank you.
You take 1 point of damage at the end of your
Take one
turn.
point damage.
Serenus, buddy. God, quicklings are fucking annoying. I would be so mad as Thane right now because I'd be so useless.
Right.
How do you think I feel?
Okay. I presume I've definitely seen the direct. We know the direction this.
You
one
know
is
the direction he
going.
ran to, yes.
Right, and how much of a certainty I know his direction.
You saw him shank somebody, then run into the tree somewhere vaguely in that area.
The trees in the area are ablaze with fire.
Oh yeah,
Right,
actually, that's a fair
okay.
point. He kind of just jumped, lands in the middle of a crater, is like, ow. That's very bad for me. I don't like this at all. I want to get out of here right now. Oh, please, God.
I'm like 2 times the charm. I'm gonna try to do ice knife in that general area.
Well, you can see him.
Then I'm gonna hit him with ice knife.
Well, hopefully you'll hit him with ice knife. We'll see. Roll the
Cross
hit.
map. Nope.
It's
Wait,
blurred
wait.
because of
I
blurred
did-
movement,
I did that on disadvantage. Is that
which you
correct?
still have because of blurred movement. I have to make a dex check just to see if he... Because if he fails the dex check, he only takes half. Okay, he rolled an 8. So he takes half of 2d8. Good God. Roll
2d6, actually.
2d6, excuse me. Roll 2d6. Okay, he takes 4 points of damage. He's at 6 health. Jesus Christ, this thing is harder to hurt than a dragon.
This is literally like when there's a fly in your room and it won't go away.
Is this the one that?
And then you think you get it, and then you hear it.
No, the ones that have already been damaged are dead.
Oh, that one ran away. No, the one that got dissonant whispered.
Yeah, Disney's Whispers booked it.
Right. I put
Posey.
that back. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, no,
Can I
Cernus.
see
Is there
it?
anything else you want to do,
Oh.
Cernus?
I mean, I can attempt to do magic stone with just a normal stone I found on the ground.
Is Ice Knife a bonus action?
No, ice knife is an action.
Then you can't do Magic Stone. No,
No, magic stone's it can be a bonus
okay.
one.
You're only ever using Magic Stone as a bonus action anymore. You're not allowed to use it as an action.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Then I will use magic stone as a bonus action and throw it at it. Just a normal stone.
Disadvantage.
Like,
Hang on, let me check something very important.
It's gonna be a normal.
Unless it is quickened or restrained, which it is neither, so it still is at disadvantage. So roll with disadvantage. Well, that's a hit. Roll the damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh my
Hell
sweet
yeah.
Jesus.
Thank Jesus Christ.
God. So
These
like,
fucking rocks.
So I'm just gonna like I like my first attack kind of like got me the exact angle of it. I know exactly where it is. I'm just gonna attack my thing. I'm gonna throw it up. Yeah, slightly grab it and then just ping it. Like
Have you ever seen somebody use a hurley?
yeah.
You currently have your shillelagh there, and I just imagine you just like scoop the stone up off the ground. They just and there's that satisfying whack of the clatter of a hurley off of it. It just and the rock goes through his head, dead.
Yes.
He's now a deadling. And now we fall out of combat.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
Finally.
Just putting it back slightly. I just read my own spiritual weapon again, and I was right. It is every 2 levels above second it increases
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, it was fine.
but I didn't hit with anyway. It's fine. I'm going to end my raging consumption bonus action.
So you stop burning alive. Good idea. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine. Just keep going. We'll be alright.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Also, real quick, just because we ended combat there and we're a bit of a lull real quick. Anyone on Twitter, go follow Orbo Game. My friend Eddie York is currently working on it, and they're very close to hitting 900 followers, and it's going to be a beautiful little Metrovania kind of game, so check it out. Promo, and done. So, as combat ends, you're there holding the girl in white, who is... Her clothes are now more and more, as you're looking down to her, even her above where she was wounded is now just coated in red.
Giga will
Dang.
slowly fly back down. The visibility disperses. Like the sparkles, sort of like it comes off her. It's almost like the snow almost.
Yeah,
She-
like snowflakes about you.
And very carefully brings them both back down,
Okay.
Just going to walk up to Posey and just pump a cure wounds 3rd level.
and like help.
Bear in mind, yeah, you can just sync spells to heal right now.
There's one for
You
Posey.
know, I was gonna heal you as well. Thank you.
There's one for me.
They just reaches out, holy warmth energy flows through you, Posey, and then she just smacks her own face and goes, "Oh."
Anyone else hurt?
Loyalty, bleeding, stumbling through the trees.
Yeah, I've had some shanks on me.
Oh, that wasn't much. Look, we get another one.
Our friend,
took-
our friend here is hurt.
I took
Oh,
0 this entire fight.
I'm good.
how much did you deal though?
30.
Okay, that's fair. I'll let you
Do
I
I?
dealt my a third, like 2/3 of my health.
So I'm not rolling 10 million keywords. I'll go around and heal everyone.
Yeah, we'll just presume you do it. You just watch. She just like kind of holds you very closely, Kika, before like letting you go. Like her fingers just barely like clinging onto you.
Well, she's happy to support her if she needs it.
Yeah, but she let go. Fingers are kind of trembling, and she's just got a little bit of a wheeze to her breath, and she's just stepping. And at this point, you can follow her, but you are once again spectators in a play. And you can just see, as she's walking, there's a trail of red behind her. And from every portion where this red and amber, almost like coagulation, touches the ground, a rose rises up. And another as she goes. She gets to the very edge of the forest, the very cusp of it. And as she does, she just takes a deep breath. She's looking back towards the trees. There's tears pouring down her face before she closes her eyes and she steps out past the tree line. And as she does, she looks up towards the sky before she collapses. And time begins to accelerate as there is a bushel of flowers, a fairy ring appears, and from the center of it you can see a willow tree rises up. You're looking up, and it is as if time itself is at a drastically accelerated rate all around you, but you yourselves are of your normal space. You can see in the sky as you pass, during the midday, a rider in red appears, pulling the sky behind him to the bright red of the midday. And towards the final, towards night, a rider in black pulls the night sky as it passes east to west. And the tree is arisen in its full, and as the next day comes and the rider in white appears once more, pulling the veil back for a new dawn, you can begin to hear the tree as the actual bark begins to snap and bend. And you can see the bow of the archer you slew snaps. And each of the sides of it, those groups of claws of these different kind of avian burr claws, snap away, pull away from the thread, and they both just rush towards the tree. And as if they're armed with their own points of like support and angle and leverage, begin trying to pull the tree open. And you can see a hand reaching out, covered in bark. As the lady in red is reborn, a dryad. And the scene turns dark. There is light still about you, but it is as if the main spectacle lights are off, and you are in the aftermath of a play. The bodies of what you faced are still around you. What do you do?
Look at loyalty.
Stacey, you're muted.
Sorry.
Whoops.
I can't protect good and evil on weapon low again.
Okay.
Just
I cast protection from good and evil on myself if I can still.
so
You
stealth.
can. Gotta look out for number one, in fairness. And now the girl in white is gone. The lady in new is born.
To Kika. And after a very, very long quiet silence, aka I was muted, is it? I probably shouldn't have done that. Right?
I think we did our best.
Just had to make sure the story played out like it played out. I think we did that. Not that I know how the story was meant to go, but
Yeah, we improv'd it. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely there was. I mean, there was definitely some improv there, but there probably wasn't that much fire in the original story. Or any of us.
I don't remember a deer. Definitely don't remember this deer. Don't remember an archer.
With the wolf. Wait, so wait. Wait, was you here for this story anyway? Like, you was here? You remember this happening?
Not this. No.
Wait, you were here?
No.
Insight check.
Blue's like, guess I'll roll.
I guess I'll roll.
Roll.
Do birds suddenly appear? I don't remember this fable here.
She's just, blinking, and it's just like a moment of, no, like a genuine confusion on her face of, no, I haven't been here.
Okay, sorry, I'm just getting confused. You seem to know a lot about what was supposed to happen.
Well, yeah.
No,
Hey,
I didn't. I never know what I'm doing.
Well, there's also that other thing, like scripts go through tons and tons of rewrites before they're actually made into proper stories, and then
Yeah, but it just didn't seem like just a story.
Oh,
Very real.
No, it's not just a story.
well, exactly. You think you know the story, but do you know the story? You know what I mean?
Hey, this is all really great, but what are we doing now?
Oh, sorry. I walk over to the body of the archer.
Okay. At the archer's burned form, their entire form is more or less turned almost white, like the only way I can really describe it is like a petrified tree almost.
Mm-hmm.
Just in place, like a petrified statue of wood. And you can just see there is a core of warmth and of energy at the center of it. You can get a small thing of detect magic from it. Divination magic.
This is only the first part.
Nothing more.
There's always
I mean,
more.
yeah, we were sent in here to get something and we haven't got it, right?
Oh, wait, the
well,
name.
we're trying to get the lady in red.
Why didn't we just-
Reminding everyone what the quest was.
why didn't we just ask her?
Because it doesn't work
Think-
like that.
I think there's a clue. And I point over to where the tree is.
Which tree?
The willow tree.
Kika just sort of nods encouragingly.
When they looked at it, do you know when she took the necklace off, she threw it to the ground, right?
Yes, she did.
Is the necklace still visible? Or is that all faded to black?
It's still there, but it's now dull and colorless.
I want to go pick it up and inspect it.
Okay, make an investigation check. And you want to investigate the willow tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Kika, you're at the archer.
Oh,
He's there.
inspiration, I can.
Mm-hmm.
That's the inspiration.
Nice. 19.
Okay.
What looked like during the quote-unquote play as a beautiful ornate piece is now more of a dull plastic. Or not plastic, but of a fake material. Something that doesn't really belong.
Engraving, symbols, anything, or was it just plain solid like a kid's jewelry sort of thing now?
What you can see is written at the back of it is something in Elvish script.
Oh, I definitely could not read that. I'll take over to Jose. Okay. No, I can't read it. What you say, Elvish script? Okay, no, that's fine. I can't read it. I'll take it to Jose.
Oh.
Jose, can you can read this, right? Can you?
She'll have to make an intelligence check for it, and her intelligence.
She's also muted. Well, she's not there.
Oh fuck! Hi, hello.
Hello, yes. how are you?
Yeah, I'll look at it.
You sure you would do it?
Sure.
You
I'll
sure
make.
I can take it to someone else if you don't want to.
No, I can do it. So I need to make an intelligence check.
Yes, make a intelligence check.
Can I
boy.
provide this? It's not sort of thing I know she's doing this. It's not like
Do I still have the inspiration from Low?
Yes, you still do.
it's not like an active thing.
Oh.
It's
I'll roll it for the shits.
it's like you're trying to read a doctor's handwriting in a different language, which in your own language is a bitch to read, and then you're looking at this going, I haven't read the script in years. Oh, this hurts my head. I don't like it.
Read this.
Well,
LD.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
LD, right? That's what it is.
yeah. I mean, I speak modern Elvish, but this is not that.
This is old Elvish.
Oh wait, there's more than one type.
I mean, yeah. There's more than one type of common.
I thought it was just elves speak Elvish.
No.
Did you just assume?
It's like the English speak English.
Fuck. Probably not. No, like dialects. Dialects.
I know.
That's what I'm getting
know.
at.
I'm pointing out that I know who knows got negative intelligence.
Oh, good. We're both dumb as shit, and we're talking
Yay.
through. Okay, good. Now I know where we are. Yeah, no, can do. Sorry.
Oh, okay. What about elves? Oh wait,
Someone.
Is it Elvish?
no was an elf once.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah?
I need you to you was an elf before, right? Sometimes you look like an elf. Can you read this?
Wow.
It's
Wow.
elfy.
Look.
King was
I know 2 languages.
I'm so glad King is not here.
Common, bad common, and I don't speak any of that weird infernal shit, right? Or at least I don't.
What are we trying to read? Like,
Can we share with
What is
you?
it?
Can we share?
Don't worry.
Elvish?
are you
wait.
sure? Because I can understand.
Well, there you
I
go.
can also understand Elvish, but I can't understand that.
Serenus, are you looking at it?
Fine,
Yes.
just read this.
What are your languages?
Elvish, Sylvan, Dwarvish, and Primordial.
Elvis.
Yeah,
How would you like to
speaking
speak?
the Elvish.
Elvish isn't dead, you know.
This is old elvish.
I heard him.
Elvis is a fae. Elvis is a fae.
No, thank you, Bandwidth Roxin. Thank you.
I mean, have you seen the charisma of the man? Obviously, he's a fae.
I asked him if it was true he was abducted, and he said no. He went on his own. There's a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You got to
Nice,
take jokes
nice.
from.
Right, anyway, in the room.
No, let's be out
You
of the room.
read 2 words at the back that say that.
Yes. I'm just gonna like take it. If I'm just gonna take it, so I'm gonna have a bit of a closer look at it. Betrothed Ushka.
Right.
Yeah, that's. Anything ring a bell to anyone?
Betrothed.
Ooh.
Is that betrothed?
You
I feel
himbo.
bad.
You fucking himbo. Sorry, this betrothed.
But trumpet.
Oh my
Look,
god,
I
Ollie!
saw,
Oh
Just
dear.
read
the last-
the
I
language.
saw the last
not
word
common.
right, which is Ushka, and I thought it was actually something else.
I don't know what it means. I don't know the common translation for it.
Oh my sweet
Yes,
Jesus.
betrothed Ushka, is that correct?
Ushka.
Ushka, yeah.
Right, so what is that? My name or
Frantically Googling.
Shut up.
Shut up, Mum.
Maybe we should go find out where she was running from. Obviously, we know what it is.
Well,
but
you went towards the tree, Lo. You can just see that she stepped out from it, but within it, it's hollow. And there's what you can see looking in. There's nothing really in there that's drawing your attention. She just stood there almost like she's frozen in time currently.
you see, they'll be actors.
It's like that freeze frame at the end of a scene where everyone just is in a pose.
Lo sort of paces around the lady, sort of trying to pay attention. He's doing it more in terms of how a performer appreciates costuming, jewelry, sort of makeup and things like that, to try and determine if there's anything sort of symbolic in anything. It's the typical thing of, oh, she's wearing green because it represents that she's been reborn. You know, that sort of flowery
I tell you what,
theatre
make an
type of
investigation
language.
check, but use your charisma modifier for theater.
Interesting.
I'll let you do that. Mostly because I don't want to see you roll with the +1 again. So just roll.
Investigation.
So you're not proficient in investigation, so just make a straight charisma check.
Right.
A guidance.
A guidance.
So
Roll
that's a
D4.
D4.
13. From what you often know, the most interesting details about a play are very rarely from its main actor. It's usually everything that's also on set that's interesting. And things around the main actor, or things that the main actor has been involved with, or were involved with, or they themselves were trying to be involved with the main actor, are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting the sense that this is just a beautiful set piece, but just beautiful.
Wait. Ring. Serenus, where's the ring? Ring. That was just bounding up and down this road, like ring.
I think it just dropped on the ground.
Yes.
It is.
Where?
I will say, with the collective aid of several people going ring, mine.
Rings engraved.
You will find the ring.
Important. Story, but important prop. Right.
Hey, is everyone gonna get that arrow out of Renara's back? By the way,
I feel like it just like went in and then just burned up to a crisp.
Yeah, that's
no,
what
it's
I
still
presumed.
there. It's a bitch.
I'll get it if no one else does, because I'm not helping with the rest.
I'll get it on the way.
Everyone just runs over and yanks together, and you're like, wait, ha ha ha!
It was. You wound myself around it. Just healed around it.
Right. Do we find the ring, and does it have any engravings on the inside or the outside or the Euclidean physics side?
The ring is beautiful, like multiple, like it's almost like weaved, but weaved with gold, and it's just wrapped around, and you can just see like the ring is now the size that wouldn't even fit over a needle. In regards to like its circle in the center, it's just designed to get tighter and tighter. But it's grayed, it's dulled. Anything that's grayed and dulled right now is kind of not really a seen part.
So which bits are not grey and dulled?
I've already said what's not grey and dulled on set.
Which is the figure.
I want to approach the tree she climbed out of. Take the inside of the tree a little bit.
Okay. Which has already been done.
Oh, sorry. Losing track. Done.
Yes. Because it's something that would be a case of you're going, well, okay, well, what's not grey right now. Currently, the only thing that is currently not grey on set is the archer.
Oh, okay. So the burnt corpse of the archer.
Yes, it is a petrified white.
Just go down. Is that like laying on the floor? Yeah.
No, it's quite literally like Pompeii.
Oh, it's like alright. I'm trying to go up to the archer and just like lay my hand on it and just see, just like on his cheek and just see what
Be
happens.
careful about touching that. There's still magic in it.
I'll cast Protection from Good and Evil on Renara.
Hesitantly
Okay.
do it.
Make an investigation check, Renara.
I'll grab this myself.
Someone could inspire you too.
17.
Okay. Put your like.
Sorry,
hand-
I'm playing a himbo.
I know. You made me, but skinny. I know.
We're both playing himbos in real life, so we get it.
At the moment, the one brain cell the party shares is just pinging around the room so quickly that no one really gets to use it.
Just ping me called the
I'm
negative
pretty sure
code.
I have the brain cell, or Nemo took it with him.
Oh god, that's the true.
Oh no, Nemo definitely has it and is taking
Nemo's
care of
got
it.
So, oh, by the way, Nemo, if you're watching, we love you, buddy. See you soon. You put your hand to the cheek of the petrified archer, and it just crumples away, and you have this moment of, oh no, as you like kind of lean forward almost, and you slip forward, and your hand just kind of brushes through them, and their entire body is like ash that was barely hold together, just falls away. And you just see a single like wrapped up piece of parchment just like fall from the chest. Kika, this is the source of the divination magic.
Be careful with
Down,
that.
I'll hesitant to pick it up.
Okay, you hesitantly pick it up. Do you hesitantly read the scroll?
No. Give it to someone that reads Elvish.
Okay, who do you...
Hey, Serenus, you read it.
Okay. Serenus, do you take it?
Can't hear you, Serenus. Muted.
Sorry. A family issue then. Can that be repeated, please?
There is a scroll that fell out of the ashen form of the archer that Runara is offering to you to read. It has not
Yes.
been opened yet.
Then yes, I will.
Okay. You...
Oh man, I always love getting a fortune dryad.
And you wonder why I keep trying to kill you.
Wow.
Oh no. We don't wonder.
We don't wonder at all.
We know.
So, Serenus, you unscroll and you begin trying to read it. And as you're trying to focus on the words, you're like, okay, so there's a TH, and then it just trails off, and you're like literally following as the letters float on the page away, and you're trying to read as this is happening, but the words begin jumbling for you, and they're just not saying, and you cannot read it.
Loyalty to read it more.
I'm just gonna read, like, scrolling back up. No, there's, I don't know. It's like it just, it didn't want to be read for some reason. I'm not sure why.
See,
Well, it's the
I'm
script.
not dumb.
Well, the thing is, you all have to remember that this is for a particular person, so sometimes there's stuff that other people aren't supposed to know. And she's looking.
And
she's looking
and
at loyalty
also-
again.
Yeah. Also, it's the script. So, Serenus, if I
the
might.
players, I let them know the script.
Well, it would be best to keep it with us just in case.
Hold on.
Serenus, what
Oh,
I'm saying,
Serenus,
what I'm saying
Serenus,
is,
Serenus,
what I'm
Serenus.
saying is I think that's for loyalty to read, not you.
Give it to him, you prick.
Can I read, please?
This
I'm
entire
gonna just
thing
give it
is
to loyalty.
for loyalty to do.
I'll have to
Thank
loyalty.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I try and
You undo the wrapping. You begin reading.
If I may, I just
Mhm.
put my hand on him and I just go, remember, there's some things that some people aren't supposed to know. So maybe not every script is meant to be read aloud.
exactly. I'm not going to read this out loud. No, Bluebird, don't worry. Some mysteries of the theatre must be kept behind the curtain, if you know what I mean.
Sure, we'll go with that. That's like that's a good metaphor.
Like that guy over there? Or?
We'll go with that. And I remove
Cool.
my hand.
So, Loyalty begins to read, but reads to himself, not out loud.
How about you roll me a d4?
Ooh. But,
Good or bad?
and thus the mysteries of the theatre unravel. Fireworks.
There you go.
Pyrotechnics.
I have sent it to you privately.
Okay. I have the backstory, but I shall not tell it, because it's not what the lady wants.
What does she want? What's next?
As you're sitting there, and you're thinking, and you're trying to read it, and you're trying to get it. Have you got an idea, Stacy?
Yes.
If you want to guess, it's more than free. There's no penalties to how many times you can guess, but there's
Okay.
obvious. You can't just list off names, but because of course then everyone would just go this and this and this and this and this and this until they guess, but you have an idea.
Idea. The only thing that I was going to ask about was I only really got a spelling of what was written on the necklace phonetically. I was just going to check if that was spelt in a specific way, because it doesn't really connect with what I've got phonetically.
I will send you the words that were written.
Mm-hmm.
Bear in mind, it's less of a name and more of an honorary that was used as the other part, but part of it, it's one of those things of it's part. There's some of it that's scratched off.
I wanted to triple check that just in case I misheard it.
No, you didn't.
Right. This is the first initial guess. But I have to check on the spelling.
Are you saying these guesses out loud, or is this just all up here?
I will let her message me.
Yeah. So
You can message me your guess. It's a riddle I've had in my life for the last year and a half. That's all. Watch her get it on the first attempt.
One single brain cell.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling very well.
Oh, you stop with your riddles.
Coming up with a difficult puzzle and having Stacey get it immediately.
And then you come up with a fucking dragon, fucking ancient draconic puzzle, and no one solves it for 5 years.
Remember,
I
we've
didn't
got
say
we've got two other clues to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is only the first clue.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is definitely a villain.
Incorrect. As you think those guesses in your head, you just begin hearing a slight bit of laughter. But it's not mocking. And then you hear the of a cork from a bottle. And as you're all there looking, you turn around and you can just see you're all clean. You're in a room of near porcelain white beauty. And there is a menagerie of different entities all around you. You see angels, tall, gorgeous, of the spectrum of skin tones. Haloed, multi-eyed, 10,000 wings, 2 wings, 20 arms. The variances of the reason they say don't be afraid when they approach you. You see people from the airplanes, you see people from the fire planes, the earth plane, the water plane. You see entities of the Feywild. You see entities of the Hells. But they're not of the Hells yet. You see Ernieses in beautiful golden armor with wings of white. You see one figure, a tall angel, gorgeous, eyes like a snake. And they bow low, and they're bowing opposite a lady in red. As they had just finished dancing, and they step away. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow, now.
We'll find out what's happening next.
Hopefully next week.
It's gonna be a party.
Literally.
Okay, goodbye everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
But